Pour me a drink. Pour me a drink. Can you come grab these real quick? Can you come get these real quick? Pour me a drink. Pour me a drink. Hello. Welcome to another episode of PMD. Pour me a drink. It's a nice Thursday outside. Not too hot, not chilly, nice little breeze. Some people out there still sweating. You know who you are.
Mm-hmm. It's nice outside. They better not be sweating.
Some of y'all are still sweating. And y'all
That's it.
know who y'all are. And I feel bad for y'all, honestly. Somebody AC them, please. We have our guest today. She's about to pull up in like 2 minutes if she's not already outside, which is good timing. She's coming from Atlanta. And it's going to be a lit show. A lot of talking today. I'll probably have like 2 music breaks. That's about it. But she's here to talk about her book and how it's going and read a couple of passages. And then you already know we got History Today and Story Time with Asha. Nobody still hasn't made you a theme song.
That's all right. I'm going to make my own. Right.
All these artists that come on the show, and they do like performing on the show and everything. They do their thing, and I'm grateful for them. But God, from the first episode, we've been asking for a new theme song and a song for Asha, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Was that the door?
No, that's just a notification.
Oh.
Notification.
They have to tell.
And we still haven't got it. Like, it's all right though.
I'm gonna do it myself.
That's all you gotta do.
Yeah. When you want something done, you gotta do it yourself.
We got Story Time with Asha.
I said I'm gonna do it. I don't like that.
No.
I don't like that.
I tried.
I said I'm gonna do it.
Ain't nobody else trying. I tried.
I said I'm gonna do it. I don't like that.
All right, so give me a little something right now.
No.
Those at the top of your head. What you trying to?
I don't know yet. But I don't like that.
Oh, well, don't knock somebody that's trying. Shit. I was right there with you.
You could be there when I do
it. Anyway, it's definitely going to be a good show. So, this girl that came up here, that's coming up here, she has sent me the book. The book is really good. It's a book of poems. She sent me a card with a whole book on it.
It's called From Lola with Love.
Facts. And it's good.
Yeah.
Somebody's downstairs.
See, I told you. I heard the lady say that. Someone's at the front door. I heard her.
And that's exciting. How was your week?
It was alright. It was cool.
I see you went out a couple of times.
Yeah, I did.
Y'all look like y'all had fun.
I did. I always have fun, I try to make the best of it.
I gotta stay in the house.
There's nothing wrong with that either.
Only because, I got traveling.
You save money like that.
Yeah, that's what I said. I got traveling.
You spend like $500 in like an hour and you don't even know what you spent it on. Like
at all. Like what just happened? So I've been in the house lately and I feel like, yeah, it's the right thing to do. Oh, there was a topic I seen on the news. I'm so mad I didn't write it. Hey, beautiful. Come sit over here. Good. How are you? I know my crap in your way. And all that. You look real cute. I like that outfit. You about to go out?
I'm here for you.
Okay, but I feel like, right? Where's everything for me? I should have put some heels on at least.
Really? No.
All right, now show it out, show it out. Hey, just put these headphones with me and try to talk into the mic so everybody can.
You might gotta turn hers up. She can hear us, but we might.
I can.
Yeah, but we can't hear you. Yeah, you gotta turn her mic up.
Yeah, her mic is up.
You
Go
can
ahead.
hear me?
No.
Talking.
You can hear me?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
No.
That's Josie. That's when I start doing this.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now I can hear you.
All right, but now you loud.
Okay.
You good?
It's still loud.
You all right?
Let me hear
What's
you.
your friend's name?
I'm Asha.
Hi, Asha.
Nice to meet you.
I am Toya.
Toya up here to talk about that good old book. We was just getting into the week. How was your week?
My week was a week. We made it.
Right.
We made it. We made it. That's a fact.
Yes.
Anything like how was it travel? Because you coming all the way from Atlanta.
Yes, we did. It was a good road trip. We did a road trip.
You drove? Oh
Yeah.
wow.
How was that
always wanted to do a road
drive? You
trip.
not tired right now?
Mm-mm. I love the drive actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just like it's calming, and you just
Mhm.
go. I be putting the music
Yeah.
on, and that's it,
Right.
right through. Well, sip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Here and there.
Oh,
Right. Uh-huh.
Yeah, give me some of that.
Oh yes, that's what we got it for. Oh, let me get. Hold on. Let me get. I'm such a.
You're not hosting?
No, I'm a
No,
horrible
the
host. I'm a horrible host.
I'm the host
Honestly.
with the most to say.
Not today for some reason. I don't know what it is, but we'll be all right. We're gonna get through this. Yes, I'm so excited. So we got Latoya B. Wowns from Lola with Love. This book is the bomb, y'all. Y'all poems is lit. I love everything about this book, especially that you could write passages of yourself for yourself
Yes.
in this book.
Very active.
Yes, you can get real active with this book. I got a few things highlighted. I see. Yes, I do.
Makes
Yes,
me
I do.
nervous. Makes me nervous.
I have definitely a few things that I was discussing with Asha this morning too about Dr. U. Here it goes. I didn't mark it. Now, as I was reading this, I understood it, but then I was like kind of,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like a little lost, a little lost, not too lost, but I was like, all right, I semi get it, but I need her explanation of it and why she wrote it that way and what made her even want to write it. So we gonna get into that.
Okay. My friend helped me with the Dr. U. We had 2 different names for that.
Before we
Go ahead.
before we even get into that, what made you even want to start writing?
Well, I don't even think I'm a writer because let me tell you, I can't even spell. I'll be honest with you. I'm like, spell check this. But the
Which is
writing
majority
part,
of people.
But the writing was more of just my journal. I just journal all the time. My feelings, I'm mad, I write in a journal. And this was all in my notes about what I was going through and what was happening in that relationship as it was every day or a moment when it happened and this what hit me. So I just wrote it in my notes and
That's
we
good for
keep
your
that.
mental health.
yeah, just to get it off. And this is how it came out. I moved to Georgia and that was a big thing for me, like, experiencing that new place and everything. And then, one day I think God just smacked me upside the head and was like, put this in a book. And I was like, what? It was
That's
all in
crazy.
one spot. And he just was like, put it in a book. And I was like, okay, I'm going to put this in a book. And I went
As
on that
you
journey.
should.
I know.
See,
the feeling.
everybody needs that smack sometimes.
No, for real, that came to me, and I always talk to Venice about it. I'd be like, "Yo, that's crazy. I want to turn my life story into like a comedy skit. I don't want it to be a book, but I want it to be my life. But I want to turn it funny.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, not to say everything in life is funny, but it's some traumatizing moments where you could be like, all right, I can see the humor in that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't,
that
not
reminds
everything
me
doesn't
of,
need to be like.
That reminds me now, like, someone's been watching reruns of the show, but Everyone Hates Chris.
Right. I love it.
Right.
That's his real life.
Mhm.
Right.
We've all went through that, and he made it into a
And it's
sitcom.
yeah.
And
That's a beautiful example of what she's trying to do. That is a perfect because that's really it based on his life as a child and growing up.
Right.
and he made it into a sitcom.
Mhm.
Like, yep, certain things from my childhood, certain things from my 20s, and then now I think it'd be funny as hell if you ask me. 'Cause-
But even with the funniness, is you still had to go through something traumatic
right,
for you to now look at it with a humor.
Right.
So for someone else who's out there going through that right now, they're going through the depression part of it. But the moment they see your sitcom of it being funny, then
Mhm.
they might be able to grasp the humor of it and
right,
now find themselves and do something with themselves
right,
and not just sit
Definitely.
there insulting that.
right.
Right.
So
You're
I be taking
absolutely
little,
right.
I be taking little pieces of it, and I be like, I me, like you said, I be putting little pieces of it in my notes so I don't forget it. But then again, it's like it's so much shit. It's like I can't forget it, so it's like right at the top of my head. So it's like
Right.
I just gotta figure out how to put it all together. And
Now, was it hard to get it published? Like, did you have to put a lot of money into it, or was it an easy process, a 1, 2, 3 process?
I mean, if you got stacks and racks in the bank, then it shouldn't be an easy process. But no, it's not easy. You can. I'm not a shopper, so by me saying that means I'm not going through 5, 7 different editors to figure out who sounds better, whose price is better, and everything. So it's like you got to find an editor, and then the editor would do this, and you're gonna probably not agree with some of the stuff they say. Maybe you do. One thing I love about my editor who helped me, Shondell, she didn't change anything that I wrote. She left it exactly how I wanted it written and everything. All she basically did was
So
help
no
with the
ghostwriter.
commas, help with the commas and the punctuations because again, it came from my phone. So I literally just copied and pasted, emailed it to her, and that's what she did. So, breaking them down in lines, maybe helping it sound good to y'all when y'all read it from what I have in my mind.
Your
Like I can just read it
perspective,
straight and know what I was saying, what I meant. And then for
Right.
someone else, you have to put a comma so they can get that moment of break to be like, oh, like that. And then from there, I found through her, she put me onto a design person who I gave my vision of the hearts. Like I just was like, I want hearts, I want love, I need it around. And she did that and she hit me back with it and I loved it.
No, it's amazing.
And then after that, I just hooked up with Book Baby online and boom.
took it from there.
Now, what's Book Baby?
They print books.
They do print books.
They do everything. If you want to pay for all of that, they can edit, do the imaging, everything for you. And that's how it goes. I found another girl. I promise you the cover. I think I paid about $12. She basically, because I just found a picture. People do photo shoots and they set up everything, and you got to go through all that to get a cover. But I went through my own phone and figured out what I wanted, and I know I wanted my face, and I just happened to find a picture that I had took one time with these lace ears on a filter, and that's me. Like that's the sexy me. That's what Lola is. She's my alter ego.
I was gonna say, where did Lola come from?
I love Bugs Bunny, and I'm his wife. So if y'all didn't know that.
So you're Lola Bunny. Hello. Thank you. Oh,
Yes.
that's 5 cents, $5.
Who? What for?
He knows what I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah, so that's kind of what happened. And she did that, and she emailed me back and was like, is this something that you're looking for? And I said, yeah, and boom, that was the cover. Somebody online just...
It's a nice cover, too. I don't see what would be wrong with it. I mean, it's your books. I want my face on my book. And this is the picture I want
I agree.
of my face on my book. I don't see what's wrong with it. I don't even think you have to go through a whole photo shoot for that.
Right.
Not saying photo shoots are not good.
Yeah, but people put in too much of... Sometimes you put in too much about an image for other people's eye and you forget your own self behind what you're doing.
Right.
So this was never for me to sit here and do a book and make it beautiful for the world. It was beautiful for me because I could have made this book and printed one and kept it in my room for myself because it just wasn't my words I wanted in a book. It wasn't really for me. I didn't have to share it with anybody. So a lot of times.
And I'm happy you did share it though. I really am. Because it is a great book. Now, as far as like just everyday life, was it like a hard time for you at that time? Like, or you just, it's like, you know what? Or you was you on your Mary J shit? Because this is like Mary J. Blige.
I can
My life.
That's what I'm gonna say. Like, would you say like this is like part of your story?
Yeah, like when you write a book about your whole
Yeah,
story.
definitely. Would I?
Is it your entire story or is it
No,
part of
this
it?
No,
is-
this is part of
This
it.
Part
the
of
whole
it.
From Lola with Love is actually, this is almost like a love letter.
Okay.
Right.
You
Okay,
know?
I can
So
see
it's
that.
from me to you with
Okay.
love. You know, like, so I would write about my story. This was just one moment in my 37 years of life that I just put in a book.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. But I think like I could write more. Not to say that has to be if they consider it an
You
autobiography.
can do like
but
sections of your life the way you wrote it. Like this is one part and this is another part. If that would be an idea, that would
I
be
have
nice.
another one coming.
Okay, and I'm ready. You're not saying nothing. Now you had sent me a card and some pictures, and I was like, "Oh, this is really nice." What made you want to send me these pictures?
Well,
They're really nice pictures
just
too.
the ones for
I don't
that
know,
I
man.
sent just to
Yeah, I
you,
didn't really see
or
it. Like in
or
general,
just
have
in
you
general,
have you sent these to other people?
not those photos, but
Oh, okay.
I
These
send-
are ones that are for me
those are
special.
you,
Okay,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
keep.
So
Yeah,
what
those
you
are
have,
mine. They go in
the
the
only one that
collage.
everybody gets.
Read the
really
card.
shows. Oh
Hey,
my
yeah, I
goodness,
mean-
you're gonna read it out loud. The
Yes,
card?
I am.
No, you don't. Okay.
No, she could because
No, I
No, she
am.
can't.
She
She
said I
okay.
can read whatever I want. So
I
we're
did,
gonna
yeah.
read
I'll
the back of the
explain
book
to you.
and we're gonna read the card.
Let me see the pictures because the ones that everybody gets is make sure this one,
Okay.
and I took that one on vacation.
There goes my thing. I don't know if
Yeah.
anybody can see it.
That one,
There you go, fuck. Okay.
I had saw that skirt in a store and I just fell in love with it. Oh, let me look at you.
Goodness gracious, right? I had too much ready. I forgot the cheese. I told you, girl, I forgot the cheese. It was a bad
You forgot my bougie cheese.
All right. I forgot the cheese. I was in
Yeah.
a rush.
And that was fine. But that picture was on vacation and I saw that skirt in a store and I just loved the skirt.
It is
And I was like, I'm gonna wear it one day. I am.
Right.
And I
right.
went-
You know, you
yeah,
promised yourself
I'm
you're gonna wear
do it.
it.
Yeah. And I went to my sister's house and it was the first time that she gave me a retwist because I had started my locks and she gave me a retwist. So
Your
I was
hair
like,
looks great too. I
thank you.
remember when you started it. It
and
has
then
grown a lot.
It was
It's
just
really
natural
nice.
at that time. I didn't
Right.
even lock it then.
Oh,
And now I didn't lock it. So once I got that retwist, I was like, I know I'm gonna be feeling myself. And I'm like, I'm bringing this
wearing my
outfit.
skirt.
I'm going to Florida. And then I was like, take a picture of me at the tree and stuff. And I had my own little fake little photo shoot.
Now I put a picture of you in the flyer with this skirt on,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't the same position. Though.
No, I told you I had my own little photo shoot in my front yard.
You're gonna see this skirt.
Yes, yes. Mhm.
But yes, it's a nice picture and it's a nice
So-
skirt. It looks cute on you.
So the pictures is I love taking photos and I love moments, and that's what it's on here that it says. I just love to enjoy every moment, like I really do. Friends, family, and everything. And you'll be surprised, like if you go through your phone, your Snapchat and stuff, you forget, like, oh, I was with this person, oh, I did that, and that. So when I was mailing out this book, when I was starting to put it out there, I'm like, well, what am I gonna send them? You know, it's a package deal is $25. You using like package. I better be getting a t-shirt. I bet everybody's looking for something. And it just was like, okay, what can I add to bring this up that's still me? And
Right.
I was like, moments that we've shared. So if you support me,
I
love
like that
you.
idea.
And-
You also sent me a mask too.
Mhm.
That was nice. I don't have the mask on me right now. Actually, it's somewhere lost in the jungle of my room.
With all the other masks that the world has?
No, just my room is a forest. You'll get lost in there. Yes, that's the mask. Real quick, in 6:20, y'all, we're gonna get into the first thing with not story time. History of the day, real
I
quick.
still didn't get it. You wanna know that?
Mhm.
I'm just let me see.
Here it goes.
That means I didn't read it over. Facts.
And then we're gonna get right back to it from Lola with Love. I think that if you would have walked in here with those same bunny ears,
You would have loved it?
So,
I kind of would have. I was like, go ahead,
my
girl.
goodness.
To each his own.
I
For
didn't
real.
even think about that, you know? I almost put my two little
But I think
buns
that's
that
cute. I had
love
a
my two
hairstyle.
buns,
Mhm.
all right, y'all. So history of the day is poet Maya Angelou. And it says Maya Angelou, born April 4th, 1928. May 28, 2014, was an American poet. I don't know why it says she was born in April.
She
4th.
died in May.
Yeah, but it doesn't say that. It just says born April 4th, and then it jumps right into May 28th, 2014. Was an American poet, memoirist, and civil rights activist. She published 7 autobiographies, 3 books of essays, several books of poetry, and is credited with a list of plays, movies, and television shows spanning over 50 years. She received dozens of awards and more than 50 honorary degrees. Maya Angelou is best known for her series of 7 autobiographies, which focuses on her childhood and early adult experiences.
Yeah.
I think that you is like becoming the next Maya Angelou right now.
I'm gonna say thank you for that compliment. And
That's a really big
and I
compliment.
was gonna say, like, you know, I'm
That's a really big compliment, I feel like, but you want to inspire other people to do the best they can. And if that inspires you to go further in this, then yeah, you know, you definitely are the next Maya Angelou. I think she had what is
What?
what does she have?
her autobiography.
7.
7.
7 of them, right?
And we were speaking.
And
on
then
that
in
before.
several poem books, right? It said
Essay. No,
essays.
She published 7 autobiographies, 3 books of essays, and several books of poetry. Yeah.
And there goes your first one, your foot in the door. Now walk through it.
And we
Right.
briefly touched bases on you writing. And remember, I said
Yeah, I
you
started
can
writing.
have multiples of that. It
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily have to be
Short
one.
stories.
You don't have to wait till you hit
It's
like
a book of short
70
stories.
and start writing your autobiography. You can write it at any given time for each chapter of your life or something like that. That's
I said that I didn't want to write an autobiography because I'm only 30 and I feel like I haven't really experienced life to write that.
And how old is the co-host?
32.
And she got a story ready to tell. 32.
You're right.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes people who want to do, not all the time, not necessarily all the time, but people who want to do like autobiographies of themselves and everything, they went through some type of certain hardship. I have never been through hardship. I don't feel like I've been there to really experience a certain thing to write an autobiography about me because I really haven't really done too
I don't
much.
think you have to only write on hardship. You can write on happiness and success. You can write on all of that. It doesn't have to be hard to just say, hey, let me tell you how hard my life was. And then
Right.
what? No, let me tell you how great my life was.
Right.
And then you go. Because
Wow.
you're not,
I just got it.
you probably didn't experience hardship yet. And
Mhm.
it might come and hit you one day hard on, no.
And then that's when
And
I
then
feel
at that
like
point,
that's when I'll really get into it. Like, I'm in it now.
now that you write, because you went through
I done
something.
went through some shit.
You
now.
Right, and that's why
It's-
I'm like, I don't want it to seem like, all right, she's on my life, so damn, this bitch, man, but do some shit. But I want to make it funny, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want it to all
Right.
be sad. Like, I lost my mother at a young age. Like, I don't want
Right.
to be like, to look at it like I was all a sad case. I wasn't, because I did a lot of things that I could be like, I had, you know what I mean? I experienced a lot to be 32.
Yeah.
I've
can
seen a lot of
imagine.
things, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't want it to just be,
When I wrote this, I was working with girls who experienced a lot
right,
at a young age,
right,
and they still are.
right.
But that doesn't mean that they can't change. It's like, I don't know if you watched the Netflix series for Centoya Brown.
I have not.
And,
I think I gotta watch that. I'll be
yeah.
watching. I watch everything on Netflix. How come I didn't see that?
what you would call now is, prostituting,
Mm.
and she did at a young age. And a John picked her up and took her home. And she, in her story, she felt like he was reaching for the gun,
Oh,
and she was at that point thinking like, oh my God, he's going to get me if I don't get him. And she shot him and killed him. And they were trying to decide whether they was going to try her as an adult or a child.
oh
she
yeah, I
did-
heard about that. Yeah,
And she did at first. And, her trauma came for generations because her mother and her grandmother also went through some stuff. And that's just what happened. Her mother had her young.
Wow.
And while she was in there, she went to school, got her degrees, did all of that. And she's out, she's married. And again, it can change, so Don't just be looking negative.
Right. Right.
No, I'm not looking negative. No. But now let's get into that. The doctor, what is it?
Talk to you.
Let me get to it, please. It's somewhere over here. Oh, I got it. Damn, I got a lot of these things
folded.
Yeah, I didn't know.
She
that.
was reading.
But
and
I'm
I keep
not
telling him, I was like, she kept saying you was coming on the show, and I'm like, well, can I get the book?
honestly,
Can I get the book? Can I get the book? I don't know. Like,
And I suck at
she
this
called
stuff.
herself calling me to read me a poem out the book.
Yes,
Avion's
I
probably
read-
like climbing on top of her neck. She can't even get it out. I'm like, girl, just let me get the book when you're done. Like, and then I don't even want to read it now because now you said that you have
But
you
I
have
read
your
a
own
lot of it
journal
highlighted.
thing.
You highlighted. That's what she's saying.
Right. So
read-
now I
give
want my
it
own
on.
book.
I suck at this stuff, but I read majority of it
That's it.
today. When
You
I was
want
laying
it?
in
I
bed.
do. I want my own book.
But let me tell you, I was running late. So
Okay.
you don't get no pictures.
but
See what I'm saying?
But I can always mail it to you. If you
All
want.
right.
no, have these two.
Oh,
That was nice.
sharing is
That
caring.
was nice. That was
Look,
nice.
So then you know what? It's so
Thank
funny
you.
because
Now
now
I got my own book.
you in
No,
our business. You in our business.
business.
All
You
in
our
my business. Don't do
What?
that.
Oh,
Excuse
God.
me. Let me look at my book. Get off my bag.
What's your card say? You better say the same thing as mine.
What you mean the same thing? Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all
Stop
something.
snatching. Don't
Look,
rip my
oh
stuff
my
up. Stop
gosh.
snatching.
Oh my
Oh.
god! Wait a minute. Wait before you
Uh-uh,
read it.
uh-uh.
No, wait.
Because hers look longer.
Look, hers look
Now-
long.
See? Now she can't. Now you can't see that all.
Listen, because we jumped off and we jumped back real quick. We're gonna get to Dr. You, but look, when
Yes.
I write, let me tell you, everybody be like, oh, you got a book on you? I would love to give you this book. Just be like, hey, $18,
Right.
just go about your business.
Right.
But me personally, I like the experience of everything because these thank you cards, they're personal.
Okay.
Like I don't remember some of them I do because I like screenshotted them just to have it. But it's just like I don't remember what I write because I go into this moment in this zone and
So now when
I
I post
allow
your book,
myself
when I post your
to-
book on my thing, I'm gonna post it.
your card.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I
I tend
like I need your information so I can like tag you in it and people could
Yeah.
promote you.
Okay. But I go with the flow. First of all, my handwriting is like its own thing going on.
That's what I
But-
just said. I was like, I hope I can read this.
Yeah, because it's like print.
But now that
scripts,
you're
up,
here, you can
down,
read it.
And then you want me to read it? Too?
Yeah, read what the card said because
Okay,
the
I'm
card
gonna
is
read the card
beautiful.
set because all right, so I guess here we go. It's titled to Pour Me a Drink. It says, thank you for allowing me a chance to showcase my story. I am very proud to know some of the hosts of this show, of this new journey you are on. Keep doing what you're doing. It is very positive. Don't change for anyone. Be you to the fullest. I send photos to all my customers to remind them of great moments we had. So in light of Pour Me a Drink, here is a few photos of me enjoying a cold one. Hope you enjoy the book as much as the photos. LOL. Continue to be colored, positive, loving, and you. Lola Love.
Yeah, definitely. All the pictures have her having a drink. All of the pictures have her having a drink. That's what's up. I think
But I'm
that's
not
really...
an alcoholic. No.
Oh, well, that's shit, right?
We could be
You on the wrong show.
We could
Can I
be,
get a refill?
we could be winos. We could be winos. That's that. But so then your card.
Okay.
You want me to read yours? Because you just got it. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, don't give it back.
Okay. It's just where my mind goes when I'm writing.
Okay.
So each person that I actually do when I'm sitting
sorry I
down.
don't have any ice for you. I should have stopped at the
I'm
store.
not, girl.
You know why?
Yep.
She didn't even come let me stop.
First of all, I just want to say you guys are in the boom these. No Staten Island, but God,
Right? Just like
I love
look at
it.
that.
a few more exits you on your way to Jersey.
Listen, I was like this. Oh, move over. We was, but so yeah, so I just wrote this one here.
Coming here?
No, not coming here.
Okay.
2 days ago.
Okay.
Or 2 days ago. But I'm saying on the 9th. What was that? Yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, 2 days ago.
Today's the 10th.
Today is the 10th. Yes,
I
it
wrote it
is.
yesterday. Yeah. Yesterday morning, I wrote this, drinking a cup
you
of
was
tea.
on your way here.
Yeah, because normally what I do is when I sit, normally what I do is I sit down with all the pictures open
Okay.
to who I'm writing to.
Okay.
And you know, whatever God tells me to put down on the paper is what I put down on the paper. So
is your faith really strong with God? Do you say you go to church every Sunday? Because
No.
I hear you done brought up God a few times, which is all right, because
Yeah.
God is good all the time.
I don't
all
go
the time,
to
God is
church
good.
every Sunday. I mean, I don't have a problem going to church every Sunday.
Right.
I don't. But when I moved to Georgia, I want to say that I found him more than I knew of him when I was out here.
Right.
I'm always praying to him, but sometimes I forget to actually go and visit him and everything. But when I moved to Georgia, I ended up finding this book, 100 Days to Brave. And I haven't I never put my Bible down. I got half of it in my book bag right now because I folded and highlighted and do so much that it ripped in half. And then I have a couple at home, but I always had it with me. So it's just like, I do know that he's watching and he actually guides you. You just got to pay attention. You got to open your ears and you have to listen sometimes. And I tend to.
And sometimes
out,
you go with your gut instinct because it don't never lie.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. That man's been around for a long time, and I'm gonna keep talking to him.
So your card says, "To you are beautiful." I don't know what is going on in your life this very moment as you read this, but I want you to know and understand that with prayer, God can help you change your situation. Just believe. I myself have been at my lowest. Even as I write this, I am praying for a better tomorrow. But you have to be willing to allow God in and do some of the work as well. You have to start at the bottom in order to climb to the top. The top does not always mean your bank has to have more than 5 zeros at the end. The top is when you're happy. Some of the most famous people with money are unhappy and alone. So money does not make you happy. Do what you love and do it with a passion from the heart, and you will see your life change. I don't know you, but I am sure I will love you because you have a big heart. Love.
That's nice.
This is dope.
For real. Okay, so give me a second. I gotta use the bathroom. We're gonna take a
music break.
Quick music break. We're gonna go through 2 music breaks. I said,
All right,
just 2. At 7:00, we have story time, which is a part of this.
A question from the back of your book.
I'm gonna read when we get back. I'm gonna read the back of the book, and then we're gonna do Dr. You because that I want to talk about that. So real quick, we'll be right back. We'll be right back. PMV.
No, you fucked up, right? I hit that before, but now that's my best friend. We tell each other everything. It ain't about a wedding ring. Them slick girls get me every time. And it's 3L spitting every rhyme. Putting on the act, she probably like me. But deep down inside, she just want to rhyme me. She couldn't, cause the kid is wavy. I get her every time, whipped cream with that pudding. You think she gonna do this big with me? I caught a bullet. She the main reason I had to go out there and pull it. 2 nines on me, I'm Warren Sapp. If she ain't loyal, she ain't for you. Don't even call her back. In the field, she's so defensive, cornerback. Gucci shoes with the hat, yes, I bought her that. I did. Them slick girls get me every time. When I was done, she sucked the life out of me and brought me back. Damn, using me, always accusing me. But she turned out to be fake like niggas jewelry. That ain't the same girl that I met. The girl now ain't her. Real talk, I don't wanna claim her. I don't. The shit she keep doing to me, not right. Hey, then she put me through some shit. This is not life. She gon' give left, and things don't turn out right. This ain't about me or you. It's about life.
That body perfect in my eyes. No matter what they say, everything looking just right. You got that blessing in disguise. You wouldn't know. Girl, you got me Them slick girls get me every time. Them slick girls could get every time. Them slick girls get me every time. Them slick girls could get me.
She said, why you don't sing? I said, I rap, baby. I do. And I got hella bars, that's a fact, baby. Loving you right by your heart to be exact, baby. I get up and grab my things when you act crazy. She said she hated when I'm trapping out the bando. I said, baby, it ain't nothing I can handle. Still a young nigga, it don't matter about my age, cause I'm all about the guap. It's a fact I'm getting paid. Singing them boots the color of juice. And we just finished shopping, about to hop in the coupe. Them slick girls get me every time. In the studio spitting every rhyme. Bitch told me I'm about to go get on the state to Memphis and go chill out with my sisters and my nephew. Bring her around the family, that was my best move. She like, let's move. Let's move. Back shots wilding her up. Am I wilding or what? When she ride me, I'm inside of her, yup. After a night, she do not give a fuck. She be popping right up. Rotation on, who gives a fuck?
That body perfect in my eyes. No matter what they say, everything looking just right. You got that blessing in disguise. Who would've known? Them slick girls get me every time. Them slick girls could get every time. Them slick girls get me every time. Them slick girls could get every time.
And we're back.
You back?
Send me that other music because it's not coming up. That new one you just sent me yesterday.
I got a song for y'all.
Want me to go live?
I think I wanna go to sleep.
And we're back with From Lola with Love, an amazing book that she got out right now. Tell them where they can purchase this book at.
They can go online at www.wordsfromlola.com. You can cash at me from Lola15. Make sure you put the Addy in the memo box. Same thing with Zelle. Latoya Wallace for Zelle. Yeah.
And how much is your book running for right now?
18.
18?
Just the book alone. And then the package deal is 25, which now,
Honestly, which is not a bad deal.
which spill the beans. If hopefully you got some photos with me.
And a beautiful card and a face mask. And I
Yeah.
think that's lit. Honestly, I think it's lit for that. And there's a few things I wanted to get up into. Now, what did I say we was going to do when I come back?
Oh my God, Dr. You, girl.
Oh, okay.
Dr.
Oh,
You.
no, I'm going to read the
you're
back.
gonna do the back and then Dr. You. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, don't do me. Shh. From Lola with Love. From Lola with Love speaks to the heart of who we are and how we see ourselves. It is a book of poems that inspire others to know that while appearing to be tough, one can still experience hurt and choose to express pain positively. It also challenges readers not to stop loving, but to work harder at accomplishing goals and overcoming shortcomings. We're going to get into that. Let me finish reading the book because we're going to get into that. Filled with words of encouragement and depth, may you enjoy From Lola with Love with an open heart, not an open mind. For it's been said that love is a hard thing to go through, to understand, to find, and to be in. When we think we have found love, we can learn to enjoy all the hard, painful moments as much as we appreciate all the gifts, laughter, and smiles, because the same person who can make us experience both joy and pain. Why? No, I don't want to read this last line because it's a part of something else. So we're going to hold that for later. We're going to hold that last line
Oh wow.
for later. Asha's going to read that last line later. Now, as far as this last line in the first paragraph, It also challenged readers to not stop loving, but to work harder in accomplishing goals and overcoming shortcomings. I like that sentence. Now, give your intake. I'm gonna give my intake on what that means real quick, and then you're gonna give me what you meant by that when you wrote that.
I mean, the editor and I.
The editor, your editor, and you
Yeah.
when y'all first wrote that. Because they had to help you write the last.
Yeah, like the back. I had what they call it. The sniff. I forgot. That.
We'll get back to it, right? We'll get back to that.
We had what we had, and then it was something there, and then actually it changed. So it was a different back, and then after that, we changed it, and she changed some words. Yeah,
I
and
love
then it
this
was like,
one.
yeah, that's the one that got out, got printed,
Right.
and that's what it was, and it's very, I love it.
I do too. I really do. What was your intake on it, real quick?
Yeah, I gotta chill. Damn, I don't know. You always be putting people on the spot. Like, don't do that.
It's live.
You gotta prepare me. Yeah, you gotta prepare me for that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give mine.
Yeah, all right.
I'm gonna read it again.
You don't have to read it again. God,
No, I'm
give
gonna read
your
it again
input.
for those of you who are just joining in.
Right.
I'm gonna read the last line, not the whole thing, just the last line again. And call in and tell us what you think, what it means, and everything. That's always good to hear from people outside opinions. So y'all see the number on the screen, and if you're listening on the Reflex Radio app, here's the number: 718-477-0139. All right. So it says it also challenges readers not to stop loving, but to work harder at accomplishing goals and overcoming shortcomings. So the main key word in there for me is shortcomings, because in life there's a lot of shortcomings and people don't realize it, and then they just overlook it and everything, don't really like work on their shortcomings. But shortcomings do be the main problems of a lot of people going through their goals and getting to their goals. So relationship wise, I feel like shortcomings is title. That's a big shortcoming. People are always
looking for a title.
Yeah, but that's just nothing. You got to keep going, because then you're missing out on your other blessings, and you're missing out on the main goals. That's a shortcoming to me. That's an example of what I mean. But in your point of view, what did you mean?
Well, with us, it's for the book is for you to love who you with and what you're doing, but don't lose yourself while doing that. And in a relationship, you have to support each other. People forget that. You get in and it's just like, okay, this is what I was working towards. This is what you was working towards. We found each other. And then all of a sudden, one or maybe even two of you stop doing that. And then that's where the shortcomings start to become a problem, but you got to continue to accomplish your goals, and someone has to be right behind you doing that, as you have to be right behind them doing it. That's mainly what it is. So you got to keep loving. And
I'm kind of going through that right now in my own relationship.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of like decided to just fall back, because I feel like that person just was like, it's just what I want. I'm like, I'm got stuff going on too. Like, because you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't totally completely focus on your needs and your wants, and you're forgetting about my needs and my wants.
Right.
I got a lot, you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you want to be up under your partner. You do.
Right.
And then when they busy,
right.
You're like, damn, where you at? What you doing? What you doing? And they're like, I'm working. And you're like, okay. So then when you start to work, they're like, wait a minute, you didn't have nothing to
now
do.
You feel some type of way.
Right.
Now here comes the text message. I just want to know, you seeing somebody else? No, I'm not seeing anybody else. I'm tired and I'm asleep. Like,
because I was busy and stuff.
Right.
So you forget. But that's, again, the biggest thing is communication,
and that's majority of everybody's problem.
I know
communication.
Where you at. I know what you're doing. You know where I'm at. You know what I'm doing, and that's what it is. I see you at the end of the day. Sometimes people have relationships. I know personally, you're walking out the door at 7 a.m., coming in at 7 p.m., and they're going out the door at 8 p.m., and you really got about 10, 15 minutes to share whatever moment y'all need to share, and then go to work.
Right.
Go do this. And then you have to find those moments where, we're off today and you plan it.
Right.
In that 15 minutes, if you were to walk through the door and saw flowers, you would be like, oh, and you'd be happy. That 15 minutes, you already had food
Right.
made for me, warmed it in the microwave.
Let's
oh
show
my
me,
God.
like, at least you're
You
acknowledging
made
me.
the bed. Oh my God.
Right,
You
little
don't
stuff
know
like that.
what it is. So it's just like, okay.
It'd be the little
you
shit,
remember
right.
I'm here. I'm walking
Right.
out the door and rushing. But you
Right.
still get
Oh,
that.
what you doing? You busy? Come have lunch with me for a little
Yeah,
while.
like you
Something
know my
like
lunch
that,
time
like,
because they
the
know what time you
fuck?
take lunch.
Hello?
You know where I work at.
But it's quite
so-
funny when they need you. They be like, "I was busy, but you wasn't that busy to tell me that you needed something, right?"
It'd be like
Communication.
that. It'd be
Right.
like that sometimes, But I feel like there should always be a bigger person in situations like that as well. But that's another topic for another day. That's effects. Now, what poem in your book do you think pertains to that specifically? Oh wait, is it specifically or Pacific? I don't know.
Specifically, I can't even say that, but I have to say it slowly. If I say it in Spanish, it's better, but specifically,
I think it's tomato. Who cares?
potatoes. Which one goes to as far as
The shortcomings.
the shortcomings?
I know you
That
got one in there.
I don't know if to say this one was going towards it, but you just you're catching me on the
I
spot.
look.
So
I'm
off the
gonna
spot-
say like this. I was feeling so alone. How about that one?
That's alone solo.
I was feeling
Go
alone.
to Go to turn the page turn the page this way.
Let me see.
It's alone solo. Yeah,
It's
So what
alone
the-
solo.
that's the poem, and then the back is just basically to give you clarification of what I was going through when that poem was created.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if to put that one as like loving, but to work harder at accomplishing goals and overcoming shortcomings.
Right.
Jumping at me right now when you just hit me with that out the spot, I would probably have to go with My Black King,
What?
right?
Can I? Okay, let me go
And
to
I'll
the
tell
other-
you why
Just go
that
to the-
one.
Yeah, sounds like just go to the. There you go.
44.
You guys are amazing.
44. Y'all not getting the whole book. Huh? Buy it.
Yeah.
Buy it.
So it's titled My Black King, the Ex-Con. So
I didn't get up to this. I don't think.
Girl.
No, I did. I did.
but
I
if it didn't
did.
hit- but it didn't.
I like this one.
It
We're not
didn't-
reading this one.
We're not gonna
Buy
read
the
it.
book.
Okay, but when you say as far as the accomplishing goals and the shortcomings, I come to that one because I guess for a lot of, I'm gonna stick with our colored men, they go into the prison system and then they come out and they can be stuck. People can overlook them and don't give them the opportunities that they need. So then it's harder for them to accomplish their goals. And then they come out with shortcomings and they're feeling that they not being able to provide and do what they need to do for their family or for themselves. So
Right.
I might have to say that would go with that one. for
All
me.
right. All right. I like that too. I did read this one.
I like that.
There's a few of them that I wanted to get into, but let's get into. We're gonna read maybe like 2 or 3. We're not going. There's a lot in here, and I think 2 or 3 is just good enough. But we do have a whole hour. You know what I mean? We still have story time at 7:00, and that's still a part of the book. And we got one more music break
Mhm. Sounds good to me.
with a new one from J Trey. What is it called? My Girl. Okay, I guess that's a yes.
What you say?
Hello.
He doesn't say much.
Right. But hello. How many times did he say hello to you?
Yeah. You just turning the pages. Huh?
Wait, hold on, because I didn't get this.
See, you are doing too
Yes, you
much.
did. You
You
did.
are
I did.
Yes, it was in the front.
Check
It was in the
my
front of your
stuff.
book.
I did
It's
not.
right. It goes right there in the crease. You probably dropped it and didn't even know you dropped
doing
it.
Too much.
Look.
You probably tried to mess it up. Hating us.
Look.
Come on.
And those are scriptures, so you know.
Right.
You know. She said I didn't get that.
Look how she bending up her corners.
Yes,
Ew. You
my
bending up corners?
Right.
All of the corners.
But that's
I
okay,
need
that's
it.
okay.
Yeah,
You don't
this
bend
is
no corners.
This is my book.
Yeah,
That's why you need a bookmark.
No, bend the corners because I need
because
to
you
know.
need to know.
It's
what
a
page you
marker,
want.
right?
Yeah,
It's a marker. I got a
Bookmark.
few of them bent. Like,
Book-
all right,
bookmark.
hold on.
She's a book bender.
Okay.
Well, you back to Dr. You. Go ahead.
All right, now let's get into Dr. U. Now let's get into that, and then we tell me about that. You want to read that, or Asha, you want to read that?
I want her to read it.
You do?
Actually, yeah.
Wow. I don't really read.
Because I might get, you never know. You always get a better understanding from the actual writer.
Really?
Yeah.
She said she liked the way I read a book.
I do. I'm probably gonna hire you to be like voiceover, right?
Hey, words from Lola. Narrated by Mina Dan.
There you go, girl.
Hello.
See what I'm saying?
She
Yeah, because let
ready.
me tell you, I don't, I'm not like poetry. I don't think I'm poetry slam like because it's just like, again, this is me in my own mind just writing. It's not
Right.
never for like, so I was feeling
Okay.
so,
You could do that. You
but-
could hire somebody to read your poetry.
Yeah, you
for
can, of course. Okay, so Dr. You. I am who I am. I can only be myself. You are who you are. You are yourself. Keep being you. That's all you can do. The things you do keep me loving you. Do you believe that I do love you as much as I say I do? Because I know you say you do. Sorry if I make things hard for you. I'm just a woman. That's something we do. Just sometimes my love is deeper than the ocean blue for you. Don't you like the color blue? I know you said you do. My intentions for either of us to feel blue. Just can't help myself and my feelings for you. So I ask, can you forgive me for acting the way I do? I am who I am, and I love you.
That's like deep a little bit, right? If you really think about it, it's like if you really put your mind into it and you just sitting there probably smoking them blunt or whatever, you'd be like, well, damn, do I love you? Do you love me?
Do you? Right. Definitely.
The hell is going on in the world right now?
Definitely
Like if you
second-guess
sitting there,
yourself.
yeah, like hold on, wait, this is right.
You definitely second guess yourself as you get further into a relationship. It can get harder. Sometimes it can be so smooth. You're like, this is too good to be true. What is happening here?
So obviously, this is a big part. This is something that happened big in your life and in your relationship that you, at a point, you second guess yourself.
Yeah, I initially had this titled Dr. Seuss. Because for me, the flow of the rhyme just was
Right.
like Dr. Seuss. And I have one like good friend, and I gave to her like with two names, like I think it was like three names. I was like, is it Dr. You, Dr. Seuss? And she was like, Dr. You. And I'm like, okay. And that's how that became Dr. You. But you do second guess yourself. I want to say, let me see. That one, because this whole thing is in order. So, hey to the world. So at that time, I think that I was second guessing myself because it was just so much going on, unnecessary stuff happening. I'm about to say shit.
You cuss.
I can say that.
I cuss.
Shit.
Cuss.
Mother lover, mother.
Yeah, but
But I still didn't curse. After all of that, I still didn't even curse.
I said cuss.
Not one
She said-
cuss.
She said, "Let it out." Say
I
it.
didn't want to curse.
Cuss, motherfucker.
I was saying, but I kept saying that, but it didn't come out. It was like mother, and then
She don't want to cuss.
I don't want to curse.
So yeah, so that's kind of what that was. You just be going through things and you second guess yourself. So it's just like Dr. You. You your own doctor. You think your stuff yourself.
And you sit there and I didn't think about it the way you put it.
Okay.
I didn't think about it like that.
How'd you think about it?
I was from the way the wording was.
See, that's why I said
I
I
was
wanted her to
slightly-
read it.
Yeah, I was slightly confused about it, but then I felt like, okay, obviously you're asking the other person. I felt like you was just asking the other person, do you really even love me?
Mm-hmm.
Not that you was second guessing yourself, like, do you really love this person?
Right, I can see how you read it.
Because
Because
I
even when
read
I
it.
noticed I know you say you do. Not my intentions for either of us to feel blue. I just can't help myself from feeling for you.
Right.
You know.
So I felt at that moment,
but-
oh, you're questioning him on how he really feels about you because you know how you feel
yes.
towards him.
But then I also asked for forgiveness for me acting the way I do.
All right. So now when you say acting the way you do, which is typical for women at this point when they're second guessing themselves,
Yes.
they start acting like defensive. They build a wall, you know, because they don't want to get hurt in the process.
Right.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. I would look at it more like standing your ground. Like
That's good.
you've
too.
been through past relationships with someone and you learn from each one. Like if it doesn't work out, you learn from each relationship. So I believe now this time you get into a relationship with someone, you start noticing certain things from previous relationships and you may not want to tolerate that. So now it's like you're going back and forth with, damn, I love him, but also
you're looking at
I know what I
signs.
want and I know what I'm looking for. And it's like, I don't want to keep going through the past.
Right.
We're looking forward to the future. So I wouldn't necessarily say like acting
We got
out.
an incoming call.
Whoa. Okay.
What's up, PMD? You on live?
Hello. Just
How-
want to say, congratulations, Lola. You know who this is. I love you. Appreciate everything you do. I also wanted to say two things. One, it was very hard to find a live.
We'll work on that.
Okay.
Okay. And you know, y'all are doing great. Keep doing what y'all doing. Love and support from everywhere.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Do you have any questions for the guests?
No.
Wait, who is this?
He said you know who this is.
I don't know who this is.
No, I don't.
Oh, Chino. Just say Chino.
That's my baby.
Yeah, see?
Chino. Hey, my love. Hello?
Hello?
I love you.
Love you too.
Okay. That's my guy.
That was
Thank
cute.
you so much for calling, and we'll fix
But
that.
so you
live thing.
found it or no?
What?
Did you find it or no?
Yeah, I was watching it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So do you have any advice for those who want to continue looking for it or something or no?
You just have to tell them that it's on Reflex Radio on YouTube.
Reflex Radio
We
on
tell them that
YouTube.
all the time.
They do.
People, it just bypass
Passes-
people.
Yeah, they just look at the pour
We
me
tell
a
them
drink.
that. Yeah, they just look. Yeah, but we tell them Reflex Radio, and then it's live on Reflex Radio app, and we tell them people all the time. I'm tell them again. Thank you so much, though.
Yes,
All
shout out
right.
to you. Thank you.
my
That was so
love.
cute.
I appreciate
That
you.
was
Thank you for
cute.
calling in.
He's
Have a good day.
he's a doll.
Yeah,
He's a doll. No,
that was nice.
Yeah.
such a
Listen, real quick, like besides watching it on my Facebook Live, you could watch it on YouTube Live, which is on Reflex Radio app, and you could download the app and watch it. I mean, listen to it live. I believe you listen to it live on the app. You watch it live on YouTube,
right.
and that's how you find it. Besides watching it live on my
Facebook.
Facebook, so
I think you should just make a
let's
Pour Me a
get
Drink page
into it. I do actually.
on Facebook.
Yeah, I do.
Really?
But I haven't put anything up there yet,
Okay.
and I have to do so much, and I have to transfer all the old videos on there, and then we can start doing the new videos on there as soon as I get it
It's a lot of work.
together.
I can't
It's
wait.
a lot of work,
man.
honestly.
I
The
got a lot of work cut out
webpage-
for me too. I cannot wait. Like this is gonna be really, really, really big. You know?
What
I'm scared, but I'm like, I'm ready.
is that
Yeah.
announcement you were supposed to make? You
No,
never
no, not
made.
yet. Not yet.
She
Let
started-
me-
I heard it.
Yeah,
Right?
But
Is that an announcement you trying to make?
Because I'm just looking at everybody working, and I'm just like, oh my god, like, oh,
No, it's a lot of
man,
work
like,
because I got my
ah.
web page is taking forever.
I'm not
and
ready,
everything.
but I'm ready. It's like double dutch. Now you about to jump in the rope. Like, all right.
when
All right.
the
When you gonna
rope hit
jump
the
in?
floor,
Slow.
when it hits the
Like,
floor,
when you gonna jump in? Jump in. Jump in.
Jump. Right.
Shit.
nah, you gotta jump in these sharks infected waters
Okay.
and swim through it.
You do.
Hello, and oh wait, that's $10 already.
Oh my god.
Ah.
What y'all said? What's the
That's
word?
$10 already. I'm going
What's
broke
the
over
shit?
here.
Is money going on? Let me get that.
You know what I'm
It's the
talking
key
about.
word. You gotta pay attention to the word that's being said. Hello.
I tell you, don't say much.
No. All right. Y'all already know what time it is. It's 7 o'clock. We want to get
Okay.
into this story time. Well,
It's not
Asha.
really, today's not really story time. Today is
It's pertaining to the book, but you know, we want to keep it funky. Please call in and have your comments and your questions for Miss Toya over here, Lola Bunny
Yeah, they
over
can call me
here,
Lola today.
Lola Bonnie over here.
all right. It says, "Why leave in the painful moments and only stay for the joyful moments? That's not love."
You want to comment on this question?
Oh shit!
Come on, I need a male opinion.
He
Come on,
said-
Yeah.
I need a male opinion on this question. Come on.
Come on in
Well,
and join us. You
That's
said
straight foul. They can't hear you.
You know, and it's funny because I got hit with that my own question right in this. Like,
What was the
after-
question?
Like how
I
I
just
gonna
read
leave
it.
during the painful moments.
Oh,
and
that
stay
question.
for
I
the
thought she said somebody
joyful
asked her
ones.
another question. Nobody can hear you.
Put your lips to the mic.
Yes.
Hello.
All right,
is-
now we can hear you. Everybody's up. Turn it up. Tune it up.
A lot of times, no one wants to be the exit person.
All right.
You know,
Go
That's a
ahead,
fact.
Jay Trey.
Especially if it's mad
Give your
love.
opinion on the question right now.
All right, I'm
before-
gonna read the question one more time. It says,
before the
"Why
ladies
leave?"
get into it.
Right. It says, "Why leave in the painful moments and only stay for the joyful moments? That's not love."
I was loving yourself because you don't care about what they going through. Like you just care about having fun. Like that's whack.
well, joy is not just fun.
Yeah, you right. It's different parts of joy.
Right. The joy is the progress, the growth, and everything that's
That's a
happening.
fact.
If you're gonna be with me and I'm going down,
I'm gonna stay with you. I ain't gonna leave when you
But
down.
that's
Like,
painful. I'm hurting. I'm going
I
down.
understand it. So why would I leave you?
But you gotta help.
But you're happy. It's like
and you
you're here with me. I'm loving you and I'm making you. I'm giving you all this energy.
All
and
right, so I'm gonna put
telling
my
you
shit
all
to
these-
stop.
But
then,
I'm
like,
telling you all these positive things. But you're not giving me the same thing in return,
right.
right?
don't know. It's
And for
different
you,
situations.
that's joy. But for me, I'm in pain.
I honestly don't look at none of it as joy. I look at all of it as work. Like we working together. Like for me, like
Word. So you look
So
at
your
relationship
relationship
as
is
a
work?
work.
no,
Like, you
it's not
clock in,
work.
they
It's,
clock out?
it's helping each other. Like we, for me, just pain. I'm gonna sit through the pain that you going through. I'm gonna sit through it too. Like I'm not gonna just leave. Like that's whack. Like
But
after you
but
just
if
sat through the pain
but
with
if-
me,
if
after I was just going through pain and you sat through it with me, you think I'm gonna just leave after that? Like no, I'm gonna stay.
But-
Like
But from me personally, just writing this and going through that, like painful moments for me were a lot of stuff that I did stick through, even when I was crying nights by myself. So not to get into so much of when this question hit me back, like how I'm leaving during the painful moments is just like, there's just some situations
and you know how it feel. Like
that you cannot come back from. So it's just like, trust and believe you are going through something and it's hitting me even harder, but I have to exit at this moment for that. And it don't necessarily be because of, it's more to what I have, you know, like I have to hold on to mine before that, you know, again, people, you know, marriage is a big thing.
I went through something like
Right.
that.
Where did marriage
I went
come
through-
from?
Because I was gonna
I went
say-
through a situation like that. I was dealing with somebody, and they became ill, really, really ill. They passed
Okay.
away now,
Yeah.
and our relationship was toxic. It was toxic as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. And when they found out they was sick, it was like it got even worse. So it was like I didn't want them to feel like I was leaving because they were sick, but it was like now because
You're
already
leaving
the
for yourself.
relationship was already toxic.
Toxic.
You understand what I'm saying? So
Right.
it was like on top of the toxic.
did you stay with him?
I left, but I made sure that I stayed in contact. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Through their
right. You know
moments.
what
So
I'm
y'all
saying?
became
Like, oh, you
friends.
need me. Yeah, if you need me for your doctor's
because you was
appointment,
scared.
you need me for your scared of what?
I said you left because you was scared, or you just left because you thought it was
I
because of
left
you for
because
you.
it wasn't healthy. It wasn't
Right.
healthy for the both of us.
I feel you.
You understand what I'm saying? I didn't want to
Right.
start resenting.
that's a-
I didn't want to start resenting that
But
person.
why leave
because-
then? Why didn't leave? Why you didn't
Well,
leave after? Like, for me, like,
well, I'm going to defend, not to say it could have been a scary situation for her, and it's also a situation that she has never experienced, and there's no one to teach you how to handle these kind
That's
of
a fact.
situations. So with already the toxicness of I'm resenting you because of this argument, and then all of a sudden now you hit me with this, and now it's like, okay, I want to be there for you to help you through this, but damn, we never got over all this toxic stuff that we were going through.
That's a
So
fact.
my heart is here, but at the same time, it ain't
My
fully-
mind is everywhere
it's
else. I
like-
can't be there for you mentally because
yeah. So
I'm a mess.
Yeah.
Like
that-
right now, mentally, I'm a mess. So I can't.
feel like
I can't
that's
be.
one part.
I can't be your support. I can't be your 100% support system because I'm not at 100 at myself right now.
right.
So it's like I had to leave to get myself together. So now I can help you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Unfortunately, it was too late because he passed away not too long ago. But you know, it is what it is. It's
what
a
it
learning
is. It's
experience.
exactly. Because even if you did stay within that toxicness and then that sickness as well, and then that person leaves you, now you have to go through this by yourself of getting over the fact that you were in something toxic and you also love someone that you loved. You lost them.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, this
So-
relationship is toxic. We be
So if it,
in the back of the
if-
building fighting with barbecue grills. It was crazy.
But
Like
if you got the chance to leave and catch yourself, you were able to be there when it was like, hey, call me if you need something. I can come. Now you can come with a clearer
Mhm.
mind.
Right,
to help that
definitely. It was
person.
definitely easier to approach it like that than me staying in a relationship. And I'm like, I
My-
hope today's the day, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like I didn't want it to be like I didn't- not to say it like that, but that's
Right.
like that's kind of that's
Yeah.
resentment.
Yeah.
I didn't want it to be like that.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Majority of the
easier for
time,
me.
that's why people leave in the painful times because, you know, I feel like for females, the painful times if they leave, it's because they really just like fed up and they just want to leave. Like, and in this day of age, men are so they're becoming like evil.
But
You know what I mean? Like towards women,
We
not
don't-
evil, but they're not
Yeah.
the same
I
how they
mean,
used to be.
I
So
don't-
we leave them in the painful times.
I don't want to call them evil.
Or you just
but,
getting older.
But I don't even want to say that
Shut
we leave
your
them because
ass up. I'm getting older.
I don't
No,
wanna say
it's
we
men.
leave them either, and I, you know,
It's not old men.
but
No, it's a lot of females
it
too.
is definitely hard again to be that one to walk away because now that person's putting the blame on you. Oh, I've been trying. I'm here on this, and you left. You didn't give me, and then it's just like, damn.
It's always you,
did I
you,
not
you.
try to give my
Right.
all? Did I not? I am,
Right.
and
That's a
then
big fact.
you hate to be the one to be like, deuces.
So it goes both ways.
It goes both
It
ways.
definitely
It goes
does.
both ways.
But
all
you
the
see,
time.
that's why you stay loyal. You stay loyal, not stay loyal, but you make sure that you go about that. You try your best in that relationship. And then when that person finally does hang themselves, you can leave with no hesitation and be like, I did what I came to do. It was you.
I like to say,
I
to
feel like
try
I've
is
been
to
there, done.
fail.
Yeah, like
When you say I don't like, I tried. Here I go say try, but to say I try is like to fail. It's either you're gonna do it or
Mhm.
you're not.
and then when you
And-
do it, you have that person.
Right.
And that's just kind of what so to say I'm in the relationship and I'm trying, is either I'm in the relationship or I'm not in the relationship. So at the end of the day, I am here in this relationship. Are
And-
you here?
right.
Because if you're still saying you're trying, then you're not here. Then you have to communicate again.
I do too
So,
much
for me,
communicating.
the
My thing is,
painful-
I don't like to talk.
The
Once I find
painful
myself
must be
repeating myself,
overweighing the joyful. You understand what I'm saying? The
Mhm.
painful must be overweighing the joyful. It must be weighing because nobody just leaves during painful times. I mean,
Right.
people it's hard times. Like you're
Right.
gonna get through it.
Somebody that don't care will leave.
I mean, besides that, yeah, somebody who don't care will leave.
Right.
But there's no way. It must be more to that painful than just a little bit. Like if they must be abusive verbally, physically, or whatever. Like they must really put you down in that painful time, or like not even try. Like bills is high, I'm here on my own. You're not trying, shit like that. Like with people, marriage people go
Right.
through and
They
everything
go through
like
it.
that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people stay together and they work together and they talk, and communication is a big part of it. And they say, listen, let's get through this together. Like we're gonna do it together.
Communicate and then
And then there's those people who don't understand that, who can't get that, whose mental health ain't right there, so they leave during the painful and never the joyful. So for me, I'll leave either way. joyful or not. Peace. It's just like that.
You can't say that when you in love.
It's been a long time since I've been in love.
That's good. It's hard.
No,
It's hard.
it is hard.
Yeah.
Love make you do some things.
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Make you do some
Yeah.
things.
I was about to just say that
Why?
for me to
Why?
change.
I
What?
was 15.
What? My painful moment actually for leaving
What would be your painful moment for leaving instead of the joyful?
just now. Like
Like in
just
your past, like have you ever done that
have I left?
in a painful instead of just thugging it out?
Yeah, that's where this came from. Like this was me thugging and bugging. I mean, but then I felt like for me the most painful for me was I always and forever going to choose my 2 offsprings before anybody.
That's anybody.
So
I would assume and hope that's anybody.
you know, it is sad to say that.
No, it's not sad to say it, but
it's-
you got to pick your battles with that situation because
I see people who
you
got
gotta be
kids that's
happy
like
too.
30, who kids who are like in a marriage, you know, y'all both married, y'all kids is older and grown, you know, and then you're like, your kids are grown and old and doing their own thing. So don't blame your whole relationship marriage on the kids.
On the kid.
right.
And it's like, oh no, don't do that. Y'all two figure that out. You're grown, y'all living, y'all out the house, y'all doing your own thing, whatever.
I don't
that's
think
not a
that
problem. But
in all situations you shouldn't let your kids interfere in your personal relationship because you need to be happy as well.
yeah, but right, because at the end of the day, your kids will get grown and they will leave. and you will
Exactly,
be
and then you
alone.
will be alone. So
But
you pick and choose the right ones
For
to
my
stick,
situation,
to stick with, but not
Yeah,
everybody.
what brings all of this together, and for me to sit here and people be looking like, or someone would say like, oh, she talking about don't leave when it get painful, but she left. No, again, it's my offsprings
Mhm.
that come first. This ended because I lost that battle to the streets. That's what happened.
Right.
Someone's fighting their own demons, and I can't help that
Right.
much anymore. My words are not working. My actions are not working. Your actions went left, and I lost you to the streets. So again, I could have continued on with the relationship, but that would have been toxic for me.
Right.
It would have been great for them, but toxic for me, not healthy for me, not healthy for my offsprings, not at all. So you know what? I'm going to be the bigger person, and I have to choose to say
Mhm.
goodbye.
I'm so afraid of like another toxic relationship. Scared to death. I
What
can't.
was a time where you
You-
left somebody and it was painful, and you didn't stay for the joyful?
I just told you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
I thought you was playing that. That's how I play. What?
Give us one from your past. Why you left? While it was painful.
Never left before.
You a lie.
That's dead ass.
So
You
they
stuck
always
so-
dumped you?
You?
So you still with everybody.
No, he said he didn't leave. They
Honestly, I
left him.
did. Honestly,
Honestly.
it's dead ass. I
And
stuck,
they
and I
all-
stuck through all their pain and all that shit. Like, I bet all the shit that he put me through, I stood there. Like,
All
dead
right,
ass.
well
like,
you're a
What's
real
your
one.
sign? What's your
I'm
sign?
an Aries.
Aw.
It is what it is, though. You learn, you live and you learn. Like,
You live and you learn, but
do.
don't take that out on everybody.
oh
no,
no, we don't take that on everybody. This is
Because
that's
I was
another
gonna
person.
say that
That's
because when
different.
she
like,
mentioned like, oh,
That's the
I've
past,
seen
like-
these signs from my last relationship of the toxicness. You gotta remember, like you're in a relationship.
yeah, that shit don't got nothing
You're
to do with
never
that
gonna
last
find
relationship.
that next person that's 100%. It's just like, oh my God, you don't never ever clean up, and then you leave them because they never clean up.
Right.
Now you find the one who's
Amazing,
OCD
yeah.
cleaning, but what? You ain't got no money. You don't pay bills. Oh my God, I should have just stayed with the one who didn't clean.
Hello.
Like so. Don't look
That
at
ass,
these,
though.
don't look at the past relationship and automatically take on those signs
No,
to be
yeah, of
like this
course.
person's not
Right.
for me because it could be for you, but you have to be able to give that 1%
At
of
least a chance.
that 10% of okay, I can see this is never gonna change in
fact.
them, but I'm willing to deal with that. But it's again, what are you willing to deal with? I'm gonna tell you, I'll be honest with you. After
I'm not willing to deal with it as a
I think
personal
after
person.
two trying to put the words right.
Not marriages.
No.
Oh, I was about to say. God, yeah.
Because my offspring. So after 2 long term relationships and then getting into a third one, I looked at things differently. So one thing I was able to, I guess, I accepted.
We got a phone call.
What? All right, go back over there.
You on PMD Live? What's up?
What's up? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm calling to shout out the author.
What's up? Shout out.
I just wanted to tell her that I love her all the way to the moon and back, and that I'm so proud of everything that she's doing, and just kisses and hugs to me and tell her this her gummy bear.
No, she can hear you. Look, she's cheesing.
OG too.
Yes, I love you to the moon and back.
You got any questions right now?
No, she doesn't.
Nah. I don't got no questions.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Thank you for calling. We appreciate it. Call
Love
back
you.
anytime.
Yes.
PMD, you got the number now.
Call us back.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good day. At least you got a lot of love and support.
Yeah. I guess.
And she's still cheesing, y'all. And she's still cheesing. That's what's up, though. Well, get back to the topic real quick, and then we're gonna get back to the book. Me as a person, I'm gonna be a total honest person. I'm willing to stick it out to those who are loyal to me. If you're not loyal to me, I'm not thugging shit out. F you. I will leave you painfully. I will leave you joyfully, and that's it. Simple as that. If your loyalty is with me, my loyalty is with you, and you're gonna have me forever. Simple as that.
What is your definition of loyalty?
I mean, and besides not cheating, I mean, people cheat. Fuck, like, I mean, it is what it is. You got to get over. That's the point where you look over that and you still thug that out.
Okay, because I mean,
okay,
I'm
you
not
still
saying
thug
I
that out.
agree.
But if you are loyal to me, whether you cheating or not, you're coming home to me. Your money's coming to me. Your life is to me. You're to me.
Okay, so does
Period.
that come back
Everything.
does that come back to the title situation? Like,
I mean, does there have to be a title in that type of situation?
It would have to be.
I mean, I guess so,
honestly,
but
I don't
not
believe in
really.
titles.
Nobody
Yeah,
never
I don't
believe in titles.
believe there has to be a title.
I
I
don't believe in titles.
I don't believe there's a title.
because
I believe in
if
a
you
title, but if
get
there
into a
isn't,
situation, immediately you want to jump into like, what? And it's just like
not
we're not rocking. 'Cause
necessarily.
if you
Just
rocking,
respect
then-
me. Like respect
of course,
me.
respect you. But if you
Absolutely.
rocking,
Yeah, that's
but
it.
If you are rocking, y'all just rocking.
Right.
So then it's just like, then what will make you mad, or why is that your man? You were just rocking, you know.
See,
but
no,
I guess
that's
in
what
that
I'm saying.
situation-
But that's the thing. People be like that. You got to be careful what you ask for.
right?
You understand what I'm saying? Because you could
Your
be
loyalty
saying,
could still be to me.
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But what's
your
good for
loyalty
the
could still
goose,
be to me.
what's good for the goose needs to be good for the gander.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Don't
Yeah.
sit here and be like, oh,
I love
that,
that.
and then now it's like,
Right.
but I thought you said, you know what I'm saying? So it's
I
like,
don't believe there has to be a title to still be loyal to one person.
no, it's the respect. You
It's-
right.
yes,
As I said, respect
like-
me. Like it's a respect thing.
and
That's the whole
have
thing.
some
But
respect.
you
Both
know
ways,
who
though.
does.
It
No,
comes both ways.
no. You
Absolutely.
would definitely get the full for me without the try. You would just get it. That's
Mhm.
me. But you know who is loyal to you and who's not loyal to you, and they can see like if you know people who know me know when I fuck with
If they
somebody,
know-
I fuck with somebody.
Hard.
That's them.
Hard.
I fuck with them. But if that
Yeah.
same person is coming to me, like,
That's
you
why
know
I
what I
can't
mean?
fool around because when
Exactly,
I love
like,
hard. So it's
exactly.
like
but I
I
have
can't take
learned.
those chances.
I
you
have
know what I'm
learned
saying?
Everybody
in my
loves
hard. Not
older
everybody.
days, as I get
I don't
older,
believe everybody
as I
loves
get
hard.
older, I have learned to control that and say, listen, now I'm at a point in my life where I don't even want the title because I'm doing good. And as soon as you fuck up, bye. Bye.
So you want to invest yourself into somebody for a year, 2 years, and still not know where your position's at?
not I don't want to say
No.
not know where my
Not-
position's at
Not
because
in the
I
beginning,
know
right away. I don't want the title, but if we
I
like,
know
but if it's like
where
3,
my
4,
position is.
but if it's like 3, 4, 5 years down the line, it's like all
after
right.
a while, that
Wait,
after
wait,
3,
wait.
4,
Now what
5
are we
years,
doing?
now
Wait.
there should be a title.
3, 4, 5 years.
I ain't
You
say
dealing
that.
With one
Give me
person?
2 years. Give me 2
That's not what I'm
years.
saying.
What are you
What I'm
talking
saying
about?
is, no, what I'm saying is at least, you know what I'm saying, if it's up to that long and you still don't have a title, it's like, what are you doing it for?
Now it's wasting
That's what I'm
time.
saying.
Right.
So, obviously,
Now it's wasting
this
time.
is okay. So
right away.
I feel like
in the
after
beginning-
I feel like I give it a time. You want a timeline. That's what you're telling me. You need a timeline for that. For that no title.
Well,
we're chilling. Rock it out.
yeah,
thing.
like
Not
hey,
you're-
I'm calling
All
you.
right. So a
What's
timeline
the
is a
beginning?
year.
What's the beginning?
when you have
I
to
give a
start
year and a
chilling.
half.
A year and a half for you to
Just-
not know if you
whatever.
No. You
Just
taking
I'm
it-
good with a year and a half. Because at that same time, I'm finding myself. I'm finding
So
if
you
I want
giving
to
up-
be with
you
you.
gonna give the cat up for a year and a half and
To that
Like
one
scratch.
person though.
You said the cat might scratch you.
to
Oh,
one
wow.
person-
Cat might scratch
Oh,
around.
wow.
Okay.
Wait
I'm
a
just-
minute.
Wait, okay. I just
Wow.
want to know. So you would be willing to?
If
give-
it's one person, yeah. Without the
I'm
title,
just saying
fine.
as a grown.
Wear a
I'm just saying
condom.
as a grown person, like if I'm attracted to you and I'm talking to you and I like your vibe and we doing what we doing, we gonna.
And then we do
we gonna
vacations
do
here
the
and there. We
do.
do, yeah.
I'm gonna do.
if
But
it
now I'm
happens, it
giving you.
happens,
But I'm
right.
giving you my stuff, and then a whole year and a half is just like
Gone.
You
So
don't
yes, you
even-
feel like you wasted a whole year and a half just
giving
Spread
yourself like
eagle?
because the thing is if you start seeing that person on a daily basis, you're calling that person every day on a daily basis, y'all hanging out on a daily basis for a year and a half.
that sounds like a relationship though.
Like,
It
you-
is a relationship.
So it's at this point. It's
y'all
But
just
this
not,
every-
y'all just
this-
not giving it a time.
Right. Everyone
But it
is
is
like
a
that.
relationship.
But so
the
many
moment
relationships.
you find out
we could be
that it's
friends.
just
That's a
like-
relationship.
You can be friends, but then when the
We could be
moment
friends with
somebody
benefits.
goes
That's a
in-
relationship. We could be having around. That's just a relationship.
But as soon
It
as
could
you
be
find out that he
casual
done
sex.
started
But as
being in
soon
a
as you-
relationship with somebody,
yeah.
yeah.
As soon as he's in a
Then I
friend,
will hope that person told that other person, like, listen, I found this one and I want to be in a relationship with that one.
But it don't
That's-
go like that.
Then that's
doesn't
another
go like
story.
that.
That's a whole nother
In
story.
reality, it'll never be like that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It'll
So
never
don't-
be like
so
that.
it's
And
hard to
also,
say-
too, people also,
But
too,
it goes
people be
both
like,
ways.
oh,
A female
hit it.
could do it. A male could do it.
No, everybody does it, but
Yeah.
it's just like for me, it's just like, you know what?
That's just that
At this
person
day
keeping
and
their
age,
options
we are all
open.
gonna be on our grown shit. It's like a job.
Right.
You go in your interview at the job. You
You
get
said
the
the
job.
same thing. You said what
after
you
all-
clocking in, you clocking out.
Like right. So it's just like you gotta like wait. You going to work? You clocking in? I only see you 8 hours, and I clock out, and then you come back. No, that's not going. That's not how we not doing that.
That's
We're
how
not
a
doing
lot
that.
of people don't want it nowadays, and that's only
365 days.
Do
in a
males
year.
care about that? Males don't care about that, right? They'll clock in and they'll clock out.
Nah, some males care, bro. Don't say
Yeah.
every male's like that. Like y'all
I
killing
mean,
me now
that's-
because y'all talking about hood niggas. Like,
right.
damn, catch me in Town Square or something. Damn, bro.
Right.
Some
because
do care,
Let me
some
tell you,
don't.
men's feelings get hurt. I mean, I'm
Ooh,
not.
they be so sensitive.
Wait, y'all be calling us bitches.
Ooh, they be
Listen,
so
well,
They
listen.
be
Are you
so
listening to this?
sensitive.
Y'all can never.
Come
y'all
on,
can
give us
never.
your opinion real
And I've
quick.
heard
We
this
need
so
another
many
male
times.
opinion. Come on. The question is, all right, why leave in the painful moments and only stay for the joyful memories?
Because I was looking at the title while you were saying it. So say that one more time.
Why leave in the painful moments and only stay for the joyful memories?
I mean, why would you want to stay when it hurts?
Oh.
But the situation is, why can't you thug it out? If you're trying to really build with that person.
How long is the pain last?
You can thug all day until.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
It's
like,
a-
what's the extent? Like,
I
if it's
said that.
crazy,
I said, what's
if
in the
it's
pain?
crazy,
Like you said, if
if
you
it-
in the backyard with throwing grills,
yo, I
that
saying,
one
if
day
it's
that grill hit you in
crazy,
your head.
I might
it's
not wake the
over.
fuck up.
That's a
That's what I'm
fact.
saying. Like, if it's crazy, you be like, nah, I cannot do this.
You endure pain for it. You can't do that forever.
Yeah, but you really, I mean,
You don't get your good years.
what if
back.
it's your wife though?
Absolutely.
Y'all got the ring
If
on
it's
it.
a marriage, then it's worth fixing.
Listen, that's what I say.
A marriage
That's
is
what I
worth
was coming
fixing.
for.
A relationship
That's
is
what I was
not.
coming for. If
Also
you're
can marry
married,
the wrong person. Just because it's your wife or your husband. don't
But
mean
listen,
that's
but are you gonna
No,
try to
no,
fix
no,
it,
no.
or you just gonna leave?
You stood in front of a bunch of crowds showing off and made some vows till death do us
That shit
apart.
don't mean
It's
nothing.
like
Devil.
you're gonna thug it out.
That's what I'm
Listen,
saying.
if
The
you
thin
can
line
stand-
between love and
Try to
hate.
fix it. Would you
if
try to
can
fix
stand
it?
in front of a crowd
At
and
least
say
try- I
I
believe-
do? That
Right.
means
All right,
I do.
right.
Thug
I
it
can
believe
say
you
words,
should at
though.
least try to fix
All right.
it.
Anybody can
hold
say
on,
words. I do.
Yo, no, but let him talk. Let him talk. What would you do personally? Are you leaving or are you staying?
Well, what's the pain consist of? Like, what happened for me to feel hurt?
I don't know what
Talking
you
about
Cheat,
come up
with
with your
verbal
own.
abuse, physical abuse, cheating,
support.
whatever. No support, no money, no house, no car,
All of those have
bad
levels,
feet,
though.
whatever.
But
No
that comes
support
back
and
to you.
cheating and abuse are like two different.
But that comes back to you helping,
But
working
what?
harder.
Which one are you mainly leaving for?
Cheating is one.
Number one.
Support, if it's, I go a long extended time without
Hello.
getting support, then it's like, what are we really doing? Because I do it for us. I mean, I'm not getting abused, so like that's not the table. You're not about to abuse me, but I'm not.
You
gonna do
big
it
enough.
for
I
you.
like him big.
You-
What, nigga?
no.
No, stop.
Gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Like this.
Gonna wake up like you. She gonna wake up like you need a
Don't
hot
you
What's
snap
that
compress.
TikTok? What's that TikTok? They be looking over them like, yeah, you
Yeah.
did that.
Yeah, but I also wanted to marry somebody that wasn't supporting me in the first place. Like, I already
Exactly.
know that
Right.
it's Brit, that you're
Again.
not-
People fool you in beginning and then change in the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
But
supportive characteristic is just something that you have. Like, I don't think
Yeah, that's me.
supporting somebody and then all of a sudden.
You have to have
I
growth.
support.
If you dealing with somebody,
I'm dealing with somebody support is number one.
But
like,
if you dealing
you're
with somebody
honest.
like you
Yeah,
said,
for me,
I
bro,
rock with
like-
you rock with me for a year and a half, but y'all still like I'm living here, you living there, and we going a year and a half. What did y'all do in a year and a half?
Right.
You just giving your cat and we're laughing and we're going on vacation together.
but
and
you're
we're
happy.
Yeah, but you're
That's
not
just the
growing.
joyful.
But you're
That's
not,
just
you're not thinking about
they're
growing right now. You're
staying
chilling with that
after,
one
bro.
person. Like,
That's
No,
that's
should
Y'all should always think about growing. I'm
No.
supporting you, you
Maybe-
support
that's
me.
when
Some
they
people don't wanna
stay
grow all
in
the
just for
time,
the
like-
joyful.
Grow when
then
you wanna
don't-
grow,
no,
like-
then don't be with somebody who's not willing to be growing. We're gonna
Word.
stay like if that's the case. Keep
Some
me in
people don't want to
kindergarten.
grow.
That's 'cause
Some
you should
people
stay
want to
single.
grow
I'd
I'd
alone.
rather
the
stay in
bond.
the second. I'd rather
It's
stay.
called the bond.
Take me back to the second grade for that.
Who's to say?
you
with
saying
the
that
na-
everybody that you having something with, you automatically think you're gonna spend the rest of life with you?
No,
No.
It's about the bond. If we're not bonding, and it's about the bond.
What
It's
if you
about
are
how
bonding? What
it's
if all
about
that's
how
going the
you
right way?
bonding
Like,
with the person, though. That's what I'm saying. Like
Thank you, Joe.
within a year and a half, you're gonna know
Right.
if you want to be with this person
Yeah.
for the rest of your life. That's a lot of time. So a whole year, you're
365
gonna know.
days.
Like, yeah, this is the one. You're gonna know within a year and a half if that's the person that you want to be with.
You
for the
know,
rest of
nobody's
your life.
running around saying, "Oh, you gotta immediately get married in a year." 300. No, that's
right.
Not what
I'm
the
not
problem is.
saying
The
that.
problem is I'm letting you know, like, yo, I'm with you.
Right.
That's what it is. You with me, and then you go. Look,
It's about to be 7:30. We're gonna get into another quick music break, and then we're gonna get into another poem in the book. I want to get into this because I got this highlighted in the book. I got it highlighted. To TikTok. TikTok. The clock is ticking.
Okay.
Okay. Where you at? So we're gonna get into this J Trey. What is it? My girlfriend. My girl. My girl. Quick music break.
Do I put in like what's that, like a DJ request? Do I do that?
You want a DJ request? We can play another one.
I'm not yet. When you ready?
This is his music. He wrote.
He did.
Yeah. This is his music. You want to do a live performance real quick on it?
Oh shit.
You said
What?
what's his name? Jay. What?
Jay
Trey.
Trey.
Mr.
Hello.
Okay.
When he calls me, his number is Mr. Halito.
Oh,
Like
okay.
what the
I
hell?
don't know. I mean,
That's
I've been
not
in Atlanta
dragging it.
now, so I don't know everyone out here now whose music
since I was younger, bro.
you knew me since you was young.
Yes.
You younger than me?
Bro.
You younger than me?
I'm 31.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm older than
I
you.
was around.
Wait, do you mind saying how old you are?
Your cousin, your sister got baby on my cousin.
All right, there's a lot going
I'm
on.
30, no, I'm
You know,
37.
I know you from my cousin, baby mother over there with the
I'm
my
37.
other cousin.
I'm 37.
In fact, we grew up together, but we never said nothing to each other. I was younger than her.
That's what I'm saying. You're under me. What, 6 years?
My brother's age. My brother's like.
No, I'm older than.
Everybody I hang out with is older than me. I don't know nothing.
I don't know. I know a couple Javons. I don't know.
Well,
Nobody
let's
be
get up
giving
into
their
this.
government no more anyway. So.
Let's get up into this new. It's just
Trey.
his new. Let them know what this is all on and where they can find it. And
You can
this
find
is-
me on all platforms. Hello. J Trey, lately I've been in my bag. Cloud 5. Hello. Halito, that's alone Puerto Rico.
Terrible.
Okay.
Yes, come cop up. You know we
That's
got
the intro.
dubs of the Dowie. You see that? 2 grams dubs. Come get them gorilla zittles. Yes. Snickle things. You know I got them snickle things of that Dowie. Cop up.
She wanna be my girl. What you wanna be my girl for? You know what I come with? Responsibilities and everything? I think you don't know. Hey, yo, she want me to be the girl. She just wanna be my girl. She just wanna see my world. Mad when she see me with my girl. Cause she used to be with me, my girl. She just wanna be my girl. She just wanna see my world. Mad when she see me with my girl. Cause she used to be with me, my girl. She wanna be my girl. She wanna run my world. She think she a funny girl. When I was out making pops, you ain't help me, girl. Every other day you was asking me for money, girl. She gon' do me greasy again. I used to love you so, but I don't feel that shit no more. Pulling up to the games when I used to ball. Shots go boom, making niggas hit the floor. I been getting money, I don't care about no hoes. If the phone ring, then I gotta go. Barry's piece of shit, I'ma stick to the dough. When I walk in the room, I don't know, I just go. And I got my boy by the door with the pole. I'ma make that nigga squeeze off the spin. And I got my boy by the door with the pole. I'ma make that nigga squeeze off the spin. Yeah, she just wanna be my girl. She just wanna see my world. Mad when she see me with my girl. Cause she used to be with me, my girl. She just wanna be my girl. She just wanna see my world. Mad when she see me with my girl. Cause she used to be with me, my girl. I gotta stack for real. So I could pay my mama bills. Put my grandmother in the hills. Put 1,000 pounds of sour on the middle, cook for real. Everything fucking nice. She nice, I miss you twice. We sit down and putting on. And you know my arm is strong. She wanna be my right or wrong. If the money goes, she go. When I was with her, I had a hoopty. I wasn't even loopy. She left me cause my money wasn't getting her no Gucci. Now I'm in the foreign and I'm driving down the strip. Music loud bumping whoop-dee. Now I'm in the foreign and I'm driving down the strip. Music loud bumping whoop-dee. Yeah, she just wanna be my girl. She just wanna see my world. Mad when she see me with my girl. Cause she used to be with me, my girl. She just wanna be my girl. She just wanna see my world. Mad when she see me with my girl. Cause she used to be with me, my girl. Yeah. It's like
I met her with you? Okay, out somewhere. That's what I'm saying, because I know, like, I swear I know. Okay. Oh, I think we're going back. I think we're going, yeah.
My Girl by Jay Trey. You can find him on all platforms.
Hello. Yeah, up to $15 in hello.
Wow. Every time you say hello? Is that every time you say hello? Hello.
25 right there.
Hello.
Yes. All right, let's get into that real quick. We got what, half an hour left? Maybe we get into another music break depending on how the flow of the convo is going. You already know. Depending on how the flow of the convo is going. We might get into another one. So this TikTok.
I hope people got kids like my kids. My son is so supportive.
I know. My son be like,
all my kids is on my YouTube page.
I feel like
y'all got kids. Right.
With no kids.
Like,
my son be like, Mom, follow you on your page.
My kids make TikToks to my song.
He was like, I follow your YouTube. I'm like, you was nothing but 6, bro. And he know more about YouTube than the most adults.
I
like,
don't know what to do with TikTok other than look for stuff.
My kids on TikTok heavy.
OD.
They 5 deep.
They 5 deep. How does it feel to be a father of 5?
I don't feel no way. I don't feel nothing.
You should be happy.
I am happy. I feel great.
Yes.
My daughter about to go to high school.
Wow, that's a good thing. My son
That
just
ass,
graduated from high school.
My son got one more.
You started early though, I'll tell you that.
Hello.
Yeah.
Started around the same time I knew her.
All right. Y'all play too much.
Whoa.
That ass, bro.
Yeah.
When I had my first kid, you was out here, bro.
Whoa. Okay. How old? What was
Like, I was 16, 15. 16.
When you had your first kid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Couldn't hold it in.
Well, I
huh?
didn't at that point. Then I guess if I'm 6 years old, I already had my son.
Yeah,
then.
you was out here, bro.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I'm sorry. If I, should
No,
I,
no,
like,
no, no, no. You, I'm just trying.
Should I haven't remembered you? Like, do we have?
No, you don't gotta. Nah, none of that. We like fake family. I told you. Like.
Fake
It's
family.
fake.
Hello.
Don't let me get on this mic and use
All right.
this time.
Please don't.
Yeah, please.
I got nothing to do with that. I got nothing to do with that.
Please do. All right. No, for real. All right. From Lola with Love, TikTok. What time? What is what is time?
You getting paid? Come on.
All right. What is time? Is time just seconds, minutes, hours in our life that we just move by? They say, let time do its work. Time. TikTok. How much time do we have? Is there time to wait for everything you're looking for and what out of the life? Or is there time to waste? There is no time. I'm going to just cut it right there. There's no time to waste. I'm done. There is no time.
They gotta
That's
buy
right.
it to hear the rest of it.
That's
No,
it.
You
No.
You highlighted.
I did. I highlighted something and I will get over that when I'm done with it. On everything you're looking for and one out of life. Do you just settle not to waste time or do you waste time settling? And that's the part that I highlighted out of the whole poem. I felt like that was an amazing topic to talk about one day, which I will still get into that one day because people who are listening will remember it. So we're going to get into it another time too. It is, do you just settle not to waste time or do you waste time settling? That is amazing.
Thank you.
Like, what made you even just think of that? Because that's amazing. First of all, Asha, do you just answer the question? Do you just settle not to waste time, or do you waste time just settling?
We just had this conversation. You was like, "We're gonna talk about it later." That
was later.
Yeah, no, get it. No, I wasted enough time. It's like we're not getting no older, bro.
No, but in a certain situation,
we're not getting older. Are you saying like at this point you should settle?
If we're not doing it, what are we doing it for?
I feel like I settle a lot.
We
I
did that
settle
already.
Not to
we
waste
did that
time.
already. We did all that. We did it in high school. We did it growing up. Like that. We're all of us is in our 30s. Niggas got kids. Like if we're not gonna do it, what are we doing it for? Just to have sex? I don't need you to have sex. I could just have sex. You know what I'm saying? But why come into my life, waste my time for no reason?
That's why I say you can't play around for a year and a half.
I don't think that question pertains to that. I think it's saying, are you just settling for the less just because you don't want to waste time, or are you wasting time just settling?
I said that we wasted enough time already. It's enough of wasting time.
Of just settling. Like I think I'm a person who don't want to waste time and I just settle. Like, all right, you know what? You're right. Fuck it. I don't want to waste no more time looking.
Because you don't want that extra headache.
But you're doing good because you're not doing anything.
No, I'm doing
right
good now because in my older age, as I get older.
Hello.
As I get older, I realize that there's more than enough time to figure out the right person. You know, you just live your life the best way you can.
But in a year and a half, you should know by then what you want to do.
6 months on Staten Island.
6 months on Staten Island.
You know what I'm saying? Within a year and a half, you should have.
I have no idea.
What did he say?
He said no. He was saying like,
He said hello.
some people's not waiting a
6
year
months
and
on
a
Staten
half.
Island.
Yeah. He's like, you should know with the
6 months, you should know. It's on Staten Island.
On six.
Everybody
In
fuck
6
with
months on
everybody on
Staten Island, you should
Staten
know
Island.
what you want.
Hello. This shit's too bunched up. You know each other. Everybody go to the party together.
I mean, at this point, yes, I would probably agree with you. If you're dealing with
Staten
somebody,
Island's one big town.
If you're dealing with somebody on Staten Island, I'm gonna keep it a buck. If you are on Staten Island dealing with somebody for 6 months and you have yet to close,
Yo, bro, Keisha be cousins with cousins down the block with the uncle sisters. Like,
you
damn,
have yet
bro.
to close the deal and
Like we went to school together. I know I said you. That's not true because I don't even know what to call him. But that guy. When I met him, I didn't know him at all.
Okay.
And we lived on Staten Island all our lives.
Okay.
He's like what?
Where you been
the fuck
at?
have you been at?
Okay,
Like,
but that
and I'm like,
that,
I don't know.
But that's
nigga,
good
like-
because what happens at
It
that
be
point,
like
I
that.
realized that that's you the way you keep yourself in the crowd and who you surround yourself with. You're not in the eye of everyone on
Right.
that because
right,
this island, as big as you want to say, this is very, very small.
right.
You know, so as soon as you start and you bring up one person's name, like, you know, so and so, and they're like, yeah. Before you know it, the person you talking to now, 3 people that you never even met know that.
Yeah, and he knows.
You know,
Right.
so at
And it's
this
crazy
point,
because
just-
he be seeing me comment on social media like, I didn't know you know this person.
right.
You know, but we know
Right.
damn near all of the same
Right,
people, but we
right.
never met each other.
Right.
And
So
Right.
you
I'm
gotta
like,
keep. So you
whoa.
gotta keep that. But
It's
if you
weird.
are dealing with somebody on Staten Island, I promise you, please, like, if y'all have not stamped and put the approval on what we are doing and respect it, don't even stop right there. 6
Right.
months. Stop right there.
right.
Right.
Oh,
Exactly.
and I'm only speaking for here.
Hello.
I'm not speaking outside of this. I'm only speaking that on the island because I've been on this island.
Mm.
You know, so I know what it is, you know, because there's people that tell you, like, I know Toya, I know you. How you know Toya? How you know what I'm saying? And then when she's like, oh, I don't even know you. Okay, hey, but the moment I find out, no, I don't even do, no. And that's just what it is. So we're not gonna do that, you know. So
Right.
you gotta keep your
The rest of the poem says, I have time to be patient, but I can't wait. I don't mind waiting, but I know I won't be there when you arrive. So I wonder if I have time. Is time on my side? Am I willing to wait a few more seconds, minutes, hours for everything I'm looking for and one thing out of life? And to spend time with you, you better bet your ass I do. And now at the end, I assume that you really love that person. So no matter what time, seconds, minutes, hours you're waiting, you're gonna wait because you love that person. So you bet your ass.
Nope.
at that.
You
Yeah,
bet
at
your
that
ass
time-
I'm waiting.
No.
At that time,
Nope.
I definitely
Nope.
was waiting. I know I had a title. Like I knew I'm gonna change title. I knew my position.
Mhm.
I knew what I was being told. I knew what was being showed. But again, I was deceived.
Right.
Right.
I changed the word now from like lied and cheating to deceived. Somebody deceived
Deceived
you because
is
deceive is like
Basically,
you
all those
smiling
things.
in my face, but in all actuality, that smile is really a frown.
Mhm.
You know, so you were able to deceive me all this time. Like that's just what it was. You were doing this all this time. I never knew that, you know.
Right.
So at that time, I did have the time to wait for you and to want to be with you in the growth. And
I don't know. My own personal experience is like I don't know. Like I said, it goes back to like I've been through past relationships and it's like I know what I want. And if I'm not getting what I want, I don't want it at all. And I'd rather just be alone.
just
Till whatever I want comes
pray.
along.
Right.
You
When
gotta
you
pray on
pray
it.
and be specific in
Right.
your prayer.
Right.
Because if
Right.
you forget one thing, don't be mad when
Right,
that happens, 'cause
exactly.
you didn't ask for that as well, and you will find someone for you. You know?
Yeah.
Right.
It
You're right
just-
about that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
No more. Like, and it's crazy because I was like, I'm not giving this a chance. And I was like, ah. And now I'm like, I want to kill you. You know that? I really want to kill you.
Is it a good kill? That's another segment.
It might be the whole damn segment. It might be the whole damn segment. But yeah.
All right, we got a little bit of time left. There's one more I had highlighted that I wanted to go over. Give me one. Oh, here it goes. Look. Oh, it's really highlighted. I didn't put the thing there. It's super highlighted. Go ahead. What you read this for us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who is good for you?
Y'all like me to read? I don't know.
Yeah, I love to ask everybody to read. Asha, you want to read that one?
I shouldn't read it.
Okay.
I was trying.
It's too late.
I was trying.
She was clocking it like Hamida got one, I got one.
All right, this poem is Who is Good for You? I've got to work on myself before I can be with you. You are too good for me. How can one be too good for another? Don't we want that with so much black on black crime going on in this world. Whatever happened to black on black love, like Family Matters? Ooh, that's good. I like that.
I like that.
Right. How can one be too good for another when what we all are looking for is someone to be good to us? Am I not good to you? How can one be good for another when we're taught to be nice and love one another? Do I not show and give you all my unconditional love? See, this is just what I was just talking about. Basically, right? And I'm reading
you reading it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Look how the
Gone.
universe
That's
works.
gone. That's
Right.
gone. That's gone.
All right, so here's the highlighted part. Don't we want that with so much black on black crime going on in this world? Whatever happened to black on black love, like Family Matters? That's the main line I actually had highlighted.
Because growing up, that's what I thought.
That's what life
that's what
was.
I thought life was about.
Family
You know what I'm
Matters.
saying? Until I got
There was
older, and
always
I'm
a Steve Urkel in the house.
What the hell? Somebody been bamboozled.
Real world hit us.
And like, this is nothing like what they said it was.
Yeah, like what's the name? Mr. Winslow.
Right.
Like, was he cheating on his wife when he was out there being the police?
No.
He wasn't.
No.
You know,
He went to work.
He went to
Came
work.
home and took care of the
And
home
he had
and still had time
go out
to be
there
for the
to
family.
argue with the racist cops because they had moments where they
Right,
showed
with
those
the-
episodes
right,
with the
uh-huh.
white cops, and that's what he was doing. And he came back home and they was in the kitchen, and the neighbor just come through the back door like it ain't nothing.
Steve,
It's open.
right,
It's
uh-huh.
friendly. Laura, you can get the little boy next door. You got to, you know what I mean? He didn't want her out there. Like, so it's just like this came the first line. I've got to work on myself before I can be with you.
Mm-hmm.
You were too good for me. That came in as a text message to me one day.
That's lit.
And I was just like, the fuck? What does that mean?
Right.
Like, how can you tell me I'm too good for you?
Right.
You know? So I took that like, oh, so you just about to just you leaving? You deading me because I'm a good person?
Now, is that a part of why leave in painful moments or
No.
stay with joyful memories?
No, I just believe that person just knows what she deserves.
But
he didn't
right.
want to put her through
Yeah.
the piece of shit that he was and the
And-
things that came with him.
And
so at
and-
least he knew he was a piece of shit.
And
Right.
me,
And he
and
didn't
he
wanna
was
put her-
honest.
right.
We were honest. Like, I asked
Right.
questions, hard questions. You ask a man questions,
And I thank you.
And
Majority of the time, they don't want to answer
they
it.
don't. So when you sometimes as a woman, when you ask that hard question, you have to be ready for that answer to that question that you asked for. So it's just like, are you cheating on me?
Can you handle the
And then
truth?
he go,
Right.
yes, and then you're like, you shouldn't have did that if you
You
knew.
didn't wanna
Because
know.
And also
I
too,
agree with
I don't
that.
believe
If
that
I
you should
open-
react because you already knew the answer to the
to the
question. That's why you asked it.
So again, it's just like going through their phone. You go through somebody's phone,
You
and
gonna
then
get
you
what
see,
looking
and you.
for,
I
right.
say, if you look for shit, you find shit. How you gonna handle the shit?
Right.
And you can't go through the phone, see the shit, and then want to go over them because you went in there because you knew
Right.
what you was gonna find.
So just be
So
ready for whatever you
what it
found.
was. So it just
Right.
was like, I understand what you're saying, but again, you may not have had this good experience and you don't know how to handle it. Like we
Mhm.
said at the beginning, sometimes a relationship can seem so good it is unreal.
Yep.
So for you to
I
find a
second guess
girl
everything.
out here who you
I do too.
And I think that's my
find to
problem.
be-
Like I second guess
I
everything.
do
I be
too.
like, wait a minute.
right.
That is
This
my
ain't-
problem.
this
I
don't
don't
sound
care.
find
right.
somebody like, and I'm
Them
sure
person
he
who don't care.
He done went around a couple of times and asked people about me, and you can ask about me because one, I'm an open book. I really
Right.
try not to hide anything about my life. I don't, so I know that that's what happened, and it's just like, oh, you can ask me before you ask anybody.
I prefer
you know?
that too. Don't ask nobody because they don't
Yeah.
like me. They're gonna say what they want to
Yeah,
say.
so that's
anyway.
just, and that's what
And
I
I
do
go-
my
and
research,
I went through a lot of that
kinda.
in my life. Like even with certain people that be like, "Oh my God, I didn't know that you was so nice. I didn't know you was like this. I heard." It's always what you heard.
You
don't
have
go with what you heard.
you gotta
Ask
give
me.
somebody the
Right.
opportunity to be themselves while still growing. Because I'm 37, I'm still growing.
Right.
None of us was born with, you can't go, Ma, let me get that book on relationships that you had.
Right.
They don't have it, but you ask them for your baby book, they might be able to give you the baby book, so
Right.
it's just like, now you got to do all this part of growing in a relationship on your own.
Definitely.
Because then they can't really give you too much because some of them are single, they not married, never
Right.
was, they alone, so
That's true.
they'll never be really, they can give you their opinion because they're on the outside looking in on something that they think is bad. Believe me, my mother done told me a couple of times, that person not good for you, that person ain't good for you, that person ain't good for you. And I'd be like, okay, that's what you say, so you just be the rebel child and deal with that person.
That was me.
And me too.
That and I was that. Don't go down there. It's on fire.
Yeah.
What? You burn fire. I gotta go see this fire. What is she talking about? Why she told me that? I'm going right now. Where's my shoes? That's me. I swear. Like I don't know. I was the rebellious child.
I wasn't a rebel. I wasn't rebellious.
I'm a Cancer. I'm a Cancer.
I might need some tips from
what you know about signs?
I don't know if I know about them.
I'm a Scorpio.
Okay.
What just happened?
My bestie's a Scorpio. I know a couple Scorpios.
Yeah, one of my besties.
But I didn't get the same enthusiasm as you gave him, as you gave her.
Oh, because we are dope. Cancers,
Scorpio is better.
No. Nah, Scorpios is cool, but y'all
Cancers are better than you. I'm telling you, we Cancers are better than you.
My nana.
Wait, what about us?
Excuse me?
I don't understand what that means. We good people. I love hard.
That's why we are the best. Cancers are the best because we walk on land and water. No. We are the moon child.
No.
All right. Y'all jealous. Y'all jealous.
Cancers are crazy, bro.
Yeah,
My daughter's crazy, bro.
We are the best.
My sister's a Cancer.
We are the best.
You in June?
July.
Might be
My sister's
them
in
June
June.
Cancers is different.
My daughter.
The June Cancers are different. But yeah.
I'm a July Cancer.
That's cool.
I know y'all jealous. I know she's alive.
That sign is a Sagittarius. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Look it up. We the only ones that got a weapon. We ain't playing no games.
All right, well, Scorpios is better than all y'all signs.
Cool.
That's
We're
a lie.
loving, we're
With
caring, we're
crybaby,
friends.
sensitive ass.
Yeah.
We're sensitive and
Cry,
we're emotional,
baby.
and that keeps us
and you're freaks.
human.
They feelings is always hurt.
I am not a freak.
You are. You're lying.
Yes, she
You're
is.
lying. You're lying.
She is.
Reflex.
She is.
Pour me a drink. She's lying.
Friend.
Y'all.
Friend. I know her.
I am not a
I know
freak.
her before the podcast.
She's having
She
fun.
is.
It's okay. Live a life. She is. I'm telling you.
But I like it though. Live your
you,
life.
You have
Yeah.
to. You have to.
Hell yeah.
That's
I enjoy my
not what
life.
that means because I got a gap. I am just not a
Who the
freak.
fuck said
Whoa,
that?
hello.
Everybody says that about a gap.
You
What
said
they
that over
say?
there? Hello. You said
That
that?
people with gaps are freaks.
We just said
I
that because you a
didn't-
Scorpio. We ain't say nothing about your
Thank you.
gap.
Thank you.
You just wanted us to
Thank
know
you.
that because that is not what we. What? What?
I didn't even.
I got the double trouble. I got the double trouble.
Bro, you better
Whoa.
sat down somewhere and cut it out fresh.
That is yes. That
'Cause
was
we ain't
Nah,
say
I
that.
stay in the house.
you went. You stayed out. That's good. You stayed out.
Yeah, she went got her own house so she could do what she,
She
wanted to
gotta
do
do.
in her house. That's the
In her house. Come see me.
No, I'm
No.
good.
I'm good. Until somebody come and say hello.
My room's a mess. No.
Yeah, you said you Scorpios are like that a little bit. No, y'all not bad. Y'all not too bad. Y'all can
The
get
whole
organized.
house is clean
Y'all can get organized.
except my room.
Yeah.
Do not enter into the tornado.
Yeah. That's your space though. But I don't pay
You,
attention to
you
it. I
can't even walk in my house with your shoes on.
I just know, I pay attention to, the energy around me and the signs around me. So that's what makes me ask the question all the time about it.
We literally have like 9 minutes left.
It's over for us.
Less than that, 7 whatever minutes. And I think that I had an amazing What's on this paper? What you wrote here? I had an amazing time on you.
She do that.
I had wrote down 2 of my favorite poems.
Well, let's go ahead. Go ahead. We got a few minutes.
The 2.
Uh-huh.
One of my 2 favorites, probably. Besides the whole book, is Relationship Pain and It's Over.
Which we only read 2, right? Or did we read 3?
We read through probably 3.
3. I think we can get one more before we go because she has the whole book. Y'all want to read the whole book? You got to get it.
Right,
One
'cause
more.
we said we
Read
wasn't
your
gonna give
favorite
no
one.
more,
One of
we
your
did.
and we read 3, and I said we only gonna do 3, but
I don't know.
I want to hear which one is your main favorite because you said you had 2, but which one is the top favorite?
Probably Relationship Pain. I'm gonna do a relationship.
I would say
This
'cause
is
we can
Mary
all-
J. Blige.
I would
all
say
over
that's
again.
cool
it's
because we
not.
can. No, No, I'm saying that's pretty cool because we could all
I
relate.
can't wait
I'm
till my
pretty
trip.
sure
No,
everybody
yeah.
can
I
relate.
can't
Everybody
wait
can
to-
relate.
I can't wait to her documentary though, because it looks fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's coming on Amazon Prime,
that
right?
Looks
Man,
fire. I mean,
ooh.
Mary is. Should I hit them?
Oh my God. Let's get
My
into-
life, my life,
and let's
my
get
life.
into how her motherfucking black
Listen.
don't crack. She
Listen.
look good.
Hello, she had that damn bikini on,
I know
and she
that's
had
right.
the Danny.
That's how I'm trying to be. I gotta be like some of them. They just don't. But
Get your skincare
get the-
treatment,
yeah.
right?
I use Fenty.
I don't use anything.
Okay.
Water, Vaseline.
Old school.
I be out here shining.
Right.
I promise you.
Vaseline's
Vaseline's my
in
thing.
the summertime too.
Please
Yes.
don't do this to me right now.
I'm never baking. That's people like you gonna frighten
We
me.
got 4 minutes left.
I'm not.
We got 4 minutes left of the show. I mean,
Lip gloss. Can I say that about my lip gloss? I just want y'all to know I'm
it's
wearing.
popping.
It is because it's Be Golden.
Is it yours? Your
That's
lip gloss
that's my-
line?
That's my daughter's line.
Ah.
Did you bring samples?
No.
No. Nah, I was gonna throw that inside the giveaway bag. Remember we was talking about that raffle? Only one person. I just want to shout out Ladesha. That's she was the only one like sent.
Oh, shout out to her, Ladesha. You got that, boo. That's all yours for the giveaway.
And that's just what it was. So I was gonna throw trinkets in there, not to even get off the topic real quick because I know we're finishing up. But
Ladesha, if you
that- I
watching,
went
call
to
in.
Ladesha.
Shout out to her. She won the giveaway. Did I post a giveaway? I don't think I posted. I don't think I helped on the giveaway.
You have not.
I don't think I did anything
You
with the
have
giveaway.
not.
But
You ain't said. All you did was say something about it.
my daughter, my other daughter.
shout out to her.
If you notice on the back, I have 2, 5, 6, a total of 7 children.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 2 that I
Wait,
actually
you
gave,
have?
2 that I actually gave natural birth to, and the other one God sent to me. Those are my
Okay.
babies.
Oh, don't do that to me because I was like, when did that happen?
Yeah, those are my children. So between Be Golden and then she has Panda, she Jazz Beauty Bar. For I forgot his name that he passed away out here. They shot him at the studio.
Really?
Panda.
Aw.
Yeah. So she has a lip gloss line for him.
Oh, that's
She did
beautiful. Look
It's
at that.
coming out really good. And Be Golden, that's on my lips. Then I'm popping again. I gotta get my lip gloss back. Put that in. And then I also have I have a lot of friends and family that do a lot of things. Like it's crazy. So I
Support,
was
support,
adding
support.
this as well inside the bag. If we got to change the size, then we
Getting
will.
shit
It
done.
says getting shit done. That's my cousin as well. He does his clothing line as well. Christopher Wallace, and that's all I gotta say. Yeah, so I'll get you some lip gloss. You want some lip gloss?
You
know,
know I
it's
do.
really good. Let me tell you,
I
I'm
got
not
modeling
lying.
lips, so I need some lip
Yes,
gloss.
I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, because
Thank you.
the bottom looks really nice. Nice lips.
Yeah.
I ain't got to put them on. Okay, let me get back into this real quick.
Yeah, we got 2 minutes.
So then, and here's the bag. I got the bag, y'all. I promise y'all, I got the bag right here. So I just fill it up, and then I can leave
We're
it
gonna
here.
ship it out to
ship it out to
Ladesha because she
whoever.
won.
That was good. Because she did. I mean, immediately she did. But okay, relationship pain. It says I'm experiencing a pain. Things just don't feel the same. I'm experiencing a change. You don't say the things you used to. You don't do the things you used to. None of this. Do I want to get used to this? I'm experiencing a pain with your change. Things just don't feel the same. You don't make my stomach tingle. When will it go away? What more can I say? What more can I do so that this doesn't change? And I don't want to experience
All right,
this
hold on,
pain.
we gotta
Hold on, caller.
Because we're about to end. Caller, you on the air. You got 1 second.
Congratulations, Latoya. Congratulations.
Is that Ladesha?
Huh?
Who's
this?
talking? Where you from?
Victoria, Staten Island, Victoria.
Oh, hi, Tori.
Hey.
Hi, boo.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling. You got any questions real quick?
No.
Oh, that was sweet.
Thanks
of
for
you,
calling
Victoria. I
PMD
love
and
you,
supporting
Tori.
the author.
I love you too.
Okay.
Bye.
I'm sorry to everybody on live. Y'all know what's happening. I don't want this experience. I don't want to experience this pain. Things just don't feel the same. You don't tell me jokes. You won't give me hope. You haven't sent me a note. You are starting to change. I'm experiencing a change. I don't want this to go away, yet I don't know another way. The feeling of wanting to mingle, the feeling of being single, and I'm experiencing the pain. And that's what it was. The back explains, it says, I can't really tell what exactly was going on in my relationship that made me feel this way. After reading back my words to myself, I remember.
All right.
Here.
Unfortunately, we out of here. We're gonna go ahead, finish the part. Finish the part. Joe said we can finish the part. I thought he was coming out here to shut it down.
You ain't got to go home.
I said you gotta get the hell up out of here. Guys, finish the part. Finish the part.
Okay, so it explains. It says, I can't really tell what exactly was going on in my relationship that made me feel this way. After reading back my words to myself, I remember my bunny was busy, too busy to give me attention. Things were changing. It was as if someone else was getting all the attention he gave me, or he was lacking to keep up with his life and mine. So it just was a painful part of our relationship for me, and I'm experiencing the pain till today. But I'm not.
So y'all talk about that amongst yourselves out there and figure out what she means by that. And let me tell you something. Attention and affection is a lot of it. Hello.
You
and a thank
need
you.
it.
And a thank you. If people don't know. If people just don't know. And see you next week for PMD, y'all. Y'all already know what it is. I love y'all. Mina Dan in the building. Peace out.
You night. Do it here too.
Pour me a drink.